This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a fucking fantastic one. I'm having a decent one. There's there's a lot going on. There's a ton of shit going on. Apparently, people have been talking shit, as they tend to do. Mr. Dapperton apparently did another goddamn video that I didn't even realize about. Vaughn's been talking about some shit. Jason's been talking about some shit. Everybody's been getting onto a bunch of fucking bullshit, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it together, because either you guys are suffering from the fucked up sleep schedule I have, or you're actually up in the morning because you have a decent, solid sleep schedule. And either way, I'm happy to be here with you guys. Happy to be chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Let's say hi to the people in the chat right quick. What's up, Seth? Crack and fart plus for okay. I mean, sure. What's up, Wade? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is super fucking early. We got PT Ham here. We're doing an early show. This is even earlier than Mango does her streams, but this is like the best time for me to do them. It's nice and quiet and peaceful here, so it's a good time for me to get a stream in. What's up, Toby? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. What's up? It's not a real stream, a real Vaughn coverage stream until Blue shows up. That's a good fucking point. That's a good point. What's up, Kawaii Edge? Hope you're doing well. Really nice to see you here. You will probably have zero context for the stuff we'll be talking about this morning, but either way, I'm very glad to see you there. What's up, Worcester, man? Hope you're doing well. Sleeping early because of work. I'm telling you, like, this is the season to sleep in, right? I find it way fucking harder to leave the bed during winter than any other time of year. It's like it's hard to get anything fucking done. It's hard to get anything done. Shooting some b-ball, hell yeah. You have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's been going on either. I have no idea what's been going on either. Some of the people that we talk about on our show on occasion, they are upset about the way in which we've been covering them. So I'd like to talk about that. We probably will address the whole Mr. Dapperton thing first. It's not some like super fucking spicy drama. It's just him making a dipshit of himself again. What's up, Jay Gamer? Nice to see you. Dude, I wish I could stay up all night and day. If I didn't have to sleep, I wouldn't. I know that's a controversial opinion, but I don't know. I don't like the uncertainty of sleep, you know. I was just talking with Kawaii Edge in chat about this a day or two ago. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Sleep. As much as I do enjoy getting it sometimes, it can also be a massive pain in the ass to have to sleep. Fuck me. Are you early in the morning? Did you even sleep? Yes, I did sleep. I actually woke up like an hour ago. I have been in the process of repairing my sleep schedule for lack of a better term. I'm really just trying to not wake up. Try to not wake up when the sun sets. You know, that's the really difficult thing about winter. And we'll move on from this. I don't want to talk about the fucking weather all day. But yeah, it's really rough because, you know, if you wake up at noontime in summer, it's fine. You got 8 hours of or you got, 6 to 8 hours to fucking daylight to work with. If you wake up at fucking noon in winter, you got like 2 to 3 fucking hours to work with. It's terrible. So yeah, I've been trying to align my waking up more with the actual rising of the sun because if I don't get my vitamin D, I get super fucking depressed. But but hell yeah, I do appreciate 13 beautiful people already chilling here. Thank you guys. I really fucking appreciate you. Oh shit. Sorry, I just got a notification. I was going to be joining. Going to be joining as a guest on someone's stream, but it seems like that we'll have to reschedule that. I will be joining Widow's Son on their stream at some point in time. So stay tuned for that. But it was going to be this Friday, but no longer. Apparently, they've got something they got to take care of that day, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. Since I'm still recovering mental health wise, you know, from numerous fucking things. But I've been feeling a lot better lately. All the bullshitters are talking bullshit. Who would have thought? What's up, Fugue State? Nice to fucking see you here. What sleep schedule? It's a myth constructed by the industrial complex. When you go to bed tired, wake up when you need to. That's fair. That's fair. I guess that's fair. I try and do that, but it leads to like this a progressively devolving sleep schedule of mine where it just gets worse and worse and worse. And eventually, if I keep doing that for too long, I will just not be awake during the times anyone else is awake. And that really gets me like, you know, that's like depressing to me. I need to like be able to talk to people and like chill with them. You know what I mean? Especially like my friends. If I'm up at a time like during the AMs where no one is really awake compared to like, you know, other people, it's a pain in the ass. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue on, okay? There's something I want to play from Jason. I don't know. Should I begin with this? Maybe I'll make a fucking poll. You know, there's enough people here. I will make a poll. I will actually just make a fucking poll here. So who do you guys want me to talk about first? There's the Mr. Dapperton shit, which is more personal. There's there's like Jason's latest Instagram video. I don't know how long that shit is. There's the latest Von Helton coffee. Oh god, I hear myself talking. I don't like that. I don't like that shit one bit. All right, let's get this pulled together. Who to talk about first? We got Mr. Crapperton, who is the only one who's like, I will clarify, the only one who's actually like engaging with us in regards to this, which is kind of why I wanted to talk about that first, but fuck it. I'm putting it up to you guys. We got Von Helton. We got Revelation News. I think I have someone else too. Who else do I have here? Jason, Von Helton. I think that's I could have sworn. Oh yeah, no, I've got some like Dave highlight reels from a debate that he had. Jason had, and I'm sorry, not Jason. Dave had a debate. Sorry, it's easy to confuse these people. They have a lot of the same character flaws. But not Jason. Jesus fucking Christ. Dave had a debate with Sarah. And he tried to like solicit nudes from her in the end. The way he went about it was like he tried to make it like sort of like a poker bet type of situation. It was really weird. All right, 1 second. The poll's almost up. I guess I'll just put their usernames instead of their name. That could get confusing. All right. I know my friend here, Orphea Kawaii Edge, is going to be like, I don't know what any of these people are. Oh, man. All right. A poll about a poll? I voted for a gilded... That's not a poll. That's not a poll option. A poll with a poll on it? A poll or a poll? Oh, my God. You guys are fucking... Jesus Christ. I don't know what else to expect, honestly. Especially this early in the morning. There's already 15 of you guys chilling out here, and I've just been talking shit. Oh my God. All right. I love you guys. Okay. Honestly, I really appreciate you guys all being here, especially right now for me. I have not been having the best week. And I really appreciate you guys chilling with me. It means a lot to me. But without further ado, let me see how the poll's doing. We got some Vaughns. It seems that Vaughn is winning right now with Mr. Crapperton in second. That's fair. So yeah, we probably will talk about the Vaughn first. I think I posted this in Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers. A lot of you are probably here for the Vaughn. So we will watch some of the Vaughn. And then we'll talk about the Mr. Dapperton shit a little bit later. I don't participate in any of this drama stuff, so it's not my wheelhouse. Well, look, I don't consider this to really be like a drama channel. Like sure, like in this general sphere of the internet that we talk about and like that I interact with, yeah, sure, a lot of drama gets talked about and goes around, but my angle has always been with this channel, like I'm more interested in like debunking the dumb shit that people have to say. I want all these people to be better. You know, I've had good interactions with Dave and Mr. Dapperton. You know, I've had good interactions with several of these people, honestly. And I want them all to be better. You know, I'm not here just to shit on them at the end of the day. I try to provide like constructive feedback and provide a laugh. It's like Nobody Important says and PT Ham says, we're goofing around here. I do try to like be responsible with my platform and actually encourage these people to be better and be like, you know, no, it's mostly about, first of all, I don't want people to support these individuals who have proven over and over again that, you know, they aren't worthy of that trust unless they change their ways. You know what I mean? But I don't see them changing their ways anytime soon. But, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't try. I don't blame you. There's a long history to a lot of shit. Hopefully you'll chill out and, you know, hang with us for a while and take a look at some of what's going on. Because it's a lot different than politics that you might find on you know, your local news station. Let's say that. A lot of these people get political, but they get political in a way that 99% of human beings can say that doesn't make any sense. So let's take a look at let's see. Polls wants Vaughn. So we'll take a look at some Vaughn first. And then we'll move on to probably Mr. Dapperton. I will follow the rules of the poll. I'll leave that poll up. So keep voting if you want. And then I'll take the order of, you know, priority. So after this, we'll talk about the Mr. Dapperton shit, which is not long. It's only like a 3-minute video. Me who's not watched the news since 2020. None of this shit that you're going to hear on here out of this guy's mouth, this Von Helton guy in particular, none of the shit that you're going to hear out of him is stuff you'll hear on the news. I can promise you that much. I never supported Vaughn since Karate Kyle. Yeah, it's kind of like I want Vaughn to be better, and I'd like him to actually improve on himself and become like a valued contributor to society, if that's even possible. But I just know that's not going to happen. You know, same with Shanny and Jason. Like, they're way too far gone. Someone like Dave and Mr. Dapperton, while they're dumb as fuck, I at least can recognize, like, when it comes to it, at the end of the day, they're probably decent people, and they could maybe be reformed into like not being so terrible. But hey, that's how I look at it. The people that we talk about on here are a wide spectrum. Maybe we'll even talk about some fucking news shit later. I don't know. Nice to see you, Jay Troy. Thanks for poking in. Hope you can catch the replay later. And thanks for saying hi. Toyama, nice to see you here. I've kept you guys in suspense long enough. I appreciate every single one of you actually like seeming to chill here while I just shoot the shit, but let's get into some content. Without further ado, let's get into it. I actually do need to go grab a water bottle, so I'm just going to let it play for a minute, but I will come back and immediately pause if he says anything of value, which is unlikely. It's Vaughn.
And that little red sign right up there, whether you see it or not, says we are live, we are live, we are live.
Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
And it is so. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is morning coffee again. And here we are bringing you what I believe to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. God's actually, Elohim, plural. It never ceases to amaze me how people can't look up the word Elohim and see where it says that it is the plural form of the word gods. Plural form of the word gods. Nobody can look that up in a dictionary. Nobody can find that online except me, apparently. I'm apparently the only motherfucker on the planet that realizes that the truth is polytheism, and then the monks all went in there and changed it to monotheism.
Oh my god, he's still going on about this. So yeah, basically Von Helton allegedly had a conversation with a rabbi in which the rabbi said to him that Jewish people used to be polytheistic. So now he's convinced that all these like biblical stories like that you can find in the Torah and the Bible and the Quran and all that shit. I guess he's just become convinced that like maybe he doesn't think that about Islam, I guess, but he's just kind of become convinced that it all used to be based on like polytheistic religion and it just got whitewashed. Which is fucking hilarious because I've just never heard anyone espouse that theory other than Vaughn. I don't know. I'm sure someone has before, but good thing he's too stupid to ever become president. I don't know. Do you guys see that fucking clip I posted where he talked about that one time he ran for office? Man, I might have to. Fuck it. Fuck it. I know I didn't actually do a proper premiere of that, so I'm bringing that up real fast. But yeah, he ran for office third party at some point. This will be a good like summarization for someone who's actually just seeing this shit for the first time too. But yeah, we'll get right back into this after. Because trust me, I don't want to keep dicking you around, but it's relevant to the topic, so. Because yeah, he claimed to have fucking ran third party. All right. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Lizard? Hope you're doing well, man. It's really nice to see you, man. It's really good to see you. Hope you're having a good morning, bud. What's up, Bill Hicks? Was the Rabbi J-Dubs? No, I don't think it was J-Dubs. I really don't think it was J-Dubs. But it would be funny if it was. I don't think the rabbi existed, let's be honest. The weird thing with theories like that is that they believe in it so much despite no one else believing it because it makes them feel special. That's like a really good point. Yeah. And oh my god. Yeah, I like having you here because like you're able to like look at this with a fresh set of like ears or eyes or whatever however you want to put it, right? But yeah, that's exactly why he's doing that. I didn't realize until you pointed out he does that a lot, and he stated it right there. He was like, "I'm the only one who's saying this shit." Maybe it's because it's wrong. Maybe it's because it has no basis in reality. I get wanting to be like the first one to like make an interesting, riveting point, but I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it, man. What's up, Rizla? Nice to see you here, man. I'm doing way better, Lizard. I'm doing way better. This stream provided to me exactly what I needed. It provided me the gusto and bravado that I fucking needed to feel better about myself. I'm on top of the world right now, honestly. Also, I forgot to mention this. The Underhaven channel got remonetized. Thank you, everybody who watched. That means within the past year, we've had 3,000 hours of watch time on that channel. 3,000 fucking hours. And no doubt you're all contributors to that. So thank you. Thank you to all of you who like, share, do all that shit. I really appreciate you. I really do. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You guys are amazing. Sincerely. Anyway, let's hear Vaughn talk about that one time he ran for public office.
Good luck with that shit. You'll get about as far as I get trying to talk to Trump, which is none, zero. Trump won't even return my messages. You know, I find it, you know, somebody asked me, said, well, you know, Trump's going to respond to you on Truth Social, and or some of these congressmen will respond to you. And I'm like, no, they won't.
Yeah, no shit. If you don't have enough money to contribute, then yeah, they're not going to give you the light of day. And I'm sorry to break it to you, Vaughn, but you're a dude chilling out in a trailer. You don't exactly have thousands of dollars to be pouring out to these people. They don't give a shit about you. If you were a big donor, then maybe they would. But why the fuck would they care about what you have to say? You're just another dude who's going to vote for him anyway. She won't even respond to my messages. Long pause. You seem so fucking distraught by it, too. It's like he genuinely believed that he was going to get a response back. It's like, come on, dude. You know better than this. You know better than this.
They say, well, why not? Because
What's up,
I
Mr.
actually
Unite?
ran for public office. I ran under the U.S. Taxpayer Party for the House of Representatives, folks. A lot of you don't know that because the trolls ain't going to tell you. That's for damn sure. But yeah, I actually ran for public office under the U.S. Taxpayer Party, a real conservative party, unlike the GOP.
That's like, for clarification for our non-Americans, that is like the third most popular third party in America, which means to say it has zero influence at all. I believe in terms of popularity, there's the Libertarians, number one, the biggest third party here in America, still has almost zero influence on politics. Then there's the Greens, and then there's the Constitution Party, also known as the U.S. Taxpayers Party. And yeah, it's about as cringe as it sounds. It's about as cringe as it fucking sounds. They are too conservative for Republicans. Wrap your fucking head around that. Trolls ain't gonna tell you about something they probably don't know. That's the thing. I made this video and I specifically put this out there because I think it's hilarious that he actually supposedly did run for a third party. I'm not gonna try and cover it up. That's fucking funny. Why would I try and lie about that? Wasn't he a write-in? I don't know. Because I've never heard about this, man. I've honestly never heard about this. I know that there's like trolls, haters, and naysayers in the chat who can confirm this one way or another, but like, did Vaughn actually ever run for office, or is this just another one of his stories? Because I really can't tell. Like, this is almost believable enough to believe, but I've never heard of it before, and I feel like I would have heard of it sometime within the past 5 years that I've been covering this guy. You know, I mean, maybe.
Which allows for abortion and allows for other leftist ideologies. You think the Constitution Party, aka the U.S. Taxpayer Party, you think they would fucking allow abortion or allow any of these leftist bullshit agendas? Fuck no. And especially in 2023. I mean, it's 2023, folks. There is no reason to kill a child. I don't care if the woman is raped.
Oh my god, I forgot about that moment. Yeah. Also, it's not a child. It's a fetus. There's a big fucking difference. There's a big fucking difference between those two things. And you know, I'm not even going to try and address the statement that he said afterwards. I don't feel like that needs to be addressed. We're just going to move on. But that's an actual opinion that Vaughn fucking has. Yeah, it's the worst fucking take imaginable. Like, it's one thing to have that opinion. That's bad enough. But to phrase it like that is like actually the worst thing ever.
If the woman is raped and you don't want that child, you can give it up for adoption. You can put it in an artificial womb. You can put it in a test tube. You can fucking put it in an incubator. I mean, there is a plethora of things.
An incubator.
That are open to women in 2023 other than killing the baby. So why do you need to kill a baby again? Oh, because we need adrenochrome. Because that's what we drink to keep ourselves.
All right. And then he starts. To the YouTube employee watching this is what's called a conspiracy theory. I do not believe this shit, but the man on screen for some reason does. He's an idiot and don't believe him. There we go. Yeah, it's just one of those. He thinks for some reason like people are being harvested for like beauty care products. It's a long weird theory that Vaughn really does need to get checked on, but we're not going to talk about that in theory and in detail here. We're not going to talk about that in detail here. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, I almost feel like we need like a palate cleanser. I almost feel like we need like a palate cleanser. Hey, what's up, Lizard?
Hey,
Hey, what's up,
can you
man?
hear
Nice to see you. Yeah, I can hear you. There's a bit of an echo, but
Yeah, let me try and figure that one out.
all right.
Cause
Nice to have you here, though, man. Hope you're doing well.
yeah. Well, I'm driving home. I just kind of wanted to see if this would work. Just driving home, but I'm getting all green lights right now, so I can't really look down at my phone. But
Oh yeah, man.
glad it works. Let me see what I can do.
Whoa, a talking lizard. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Lizards can talk too. Have you ever tried talking to one? Like, you might be pleasantly surprised. You know what I mean?
Let me see settings.
Hell yeah.
Audio, default.
We're working it out with a lizard.
Bluetooth headset.
Hell yeah, man. All right. I am going to.
Can you?
Sorry.
Is there still an echo?
No. Actually, I don't hear any echo anymore. Yeah. Oh shit, he left. No, it's over. All right, I guess we'll bring up the video when Lizard gets back. We'll have. I think he said he was heading home, so. He's free to hop back in here now that he's resolved the echo problem. Either way, but hey, what's up, man?
All right. Yeah, I hit the back button. I forgot that takes me out.
Yeah. Yeah, StreamYard can be a bit frustrating on mobile.
Yeah. If an echo starts or anything, or my audio's too shitty, just let me know.
It's perfectly passable, man. Yeah, there as long as there's no echo and there isn't an echo, so I'm good. But
Yeah.
hell yeah, man.
And fuck Von Helton.
Yeah, he's a real piece of work.
Yeah, piece of something. Like that much.
I was gonna be replying to I don't know if you replied to that at any point, but I was gonna at some point during this stream talk about that fucking ridiculous Mr. Dapperton video he put out. I don't know if you
the one about me.
Yeah, I don't know what your point of view was on, like, if you wanted to.
I was just letting it stew for a few days because I was like, I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, he's probably wrong about everything he's gonna say. So whenever I have the time to stream, I'll do that. But I've been working all week, and I thought I was gonna have to snowplow this morning, but we ended up just salting a bunch of shit, and I'm gonna have to come back up here tonight, so I won't be able to stream because we're getting a winter storm.
Damn, dude.
So,
I feel you, man. Like the winter, the snowfall's been like really underwhelming. I feel like we're just due for something big, and I don't know when that's gonna strike, but I guarantee you there's gonna be at least one big one before winter's over with. It always seems to fucking piss me off at the last second.
Yeah, it's gonna be that lake effect for us. I don't know if you guys get that, but
being on the ocean, like coastline, it's a little bit different of a dynamic. Things tend to stay warmer here, but there is still like a similar effect that goes on.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got some beautiful people in the chat. What's up, Pixel? Nice to see you here. I know you're not a hollaback girl. Did I ever call you a hollaback girl? I don't think I called you a hollaback girl.
I don't know what a hollaback girl is.
Me neither.
Gwen Stefani dead.
What is a hollaback girl anyway? No streamers as dedicated as the Vaughn. Hey, I mean, look, I've been putting out my content. Like, I put out better Von Helton content than Vaughn does. What are you talking about?
Content by the Vaughn.
Yeah, by the Vaughn. I'm curious. Has he done another morning coffee since? Let's see. Nope, it's still this one. He hasn't done a video in 2 days.
Oh wow,
yeah.
It's a record.
Yeah, I know.
The internet got cut off.
Yeah, it's a record for Vaughn.
The only mother.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I wonder if the fucking electric got cut off.
I guess that's fucking always dude. That can you imagine that happening in the winter? I wouldn't even wish that shit on my own worst enemy. If I'm being entirely honest, like, fuck, that's terrible.
There's a lot of places, like I know a lot of places in Ohio do it, but they won't cut your if you can't pay your bills, they won't cut the electric off in the winter because there's a lot of older folks that, you know, they're living on like a fixed income.
Yeah, yeah.
So if it gets cut off, then they have no heat and they can die because, you know, they don't really have somebody to check up on them.
Yeah, and
So
a lot of like older people can be like neglectful of shit just because they're old. So I understand why they do that.
So once there's like a certain amount of days that are warm, that's when they start sending out the bills and they're like, hey, now we gotta cut your shit off.
I'm glad that there's at least that. Like, obviously, I wish it were better. I wish we lived in a society that took care of things like that better. But I'm glad at least that's there. You know what I mean? That's really important. Because think about how many lives that saved over the years, man.
Yeah, and where I live, there's a lot of like older folks that take care of like their grandkids and stuff. So that helps out. I know that'll help out a lot. But I'm hitting the highway, so if I get distracted, don't let me.
It's all right, man. I'm gonna continue playing a little bit of this video. We'll see if there's any meat on this bone, and if not, I'll move on to something else.
If I can figure out how to use the Bluetooth, it's awesome.
Motherfucker can
you can't use a Bluetooth. We've got a gumless man on here.
figure that shit out apparently. Let us make man in our image, it says. It doesn't say me, my. It says let us make man in our image. After our like.
You've never heard of like the royal we or anything like that? Like, I'm sorry, but that type of wording is not simply used always for an individual. You just kind of have to accept it, especially when it comes to like big grandiose statements like that from a biblical character that's literally supposed to be God. I mean, yeah, from that point of view, it makes sense. Also, if you try and like pick every little issue about the fucking Bible, there's a million other things that you can look at before that. I know you're not a Christian, but come on. He does seem to be weirdly one of those people who thinks the Bible's a historical document.
Yeah. I was going to say, speaking of being nitpicky, he said, he's the only one that understands the plural of gods. That's already a plurality.
Yeah.
It's a plurality, so.
Yeah, unless it's a capital G, then it's not a singular.
Maybe master your first language, English, before you start talking shit. You know?
Depends if the translation was made pre or post the dawn of the royal we. Well, sure, I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, these are just. I'm not to offend anyone in chat, but these are just stories that were written by humans. Like, of course, there's going to be inconsistencies and fallibilities. Like, I'm not personally entertaining the idea that this is like an actually holy scripture, but that's my point of view. What's up, Mari? Nice to see you. Happy to have you here.
Hey, Mari.
There are often laws that don't let them cut out the power and inventor. Emo played that game for years. I didn't know about that. It sucks, I mean, there's always going to be people who take advantage of that shit, who it's not intended to be supporting, but what the fuck can you do at the end of the day? The average conservative would see that and be like, well, now we need to get rid of it. But I just look at it like, well, it's kind of inevitable. People take advantage of a system, unfortunately. What can you do?
Yeah.
Likeness. And then later on it says, let us go down and compute.
Yeah, this is a lizard on mobile. This is mobile lizard right here. Yeah.
Mobile lizard.
Down the road. Nothing be impossible to them.
I've blown Kawaii's edge. I've blown Kawaii Edge's mind by showing that a lizard can actually talk. Her mind may never recover.
I'm quite articulate. Well.
Yeah. Also, by the way, if you guys like, Twitch streams about games and all that stuff from a cute person with a good personality, go check her out. She does good stuff. Same handle, I believe. Really good friend of mine.
That motherfucker. Not her. motherfucker that just sped past me, weaving through traffic.
That was some timing, Lizard. Jesus Christ.
No.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
I apologize, but I do have like road rage, and I don't like people who weave through traffic because it's annoying and dangerous.
Bad
So-
drivers are the worst. Like, actually the fucking worst.
The other day, what was it? I think it was Tuesday. Yeah. It was Tuesday. It was snowing so bad. Typically, this drive takes me about, 45 minutes to get from my house to work. It took me almost 2 hours to get in because everybody was going everybody was going like 35 on the highway, even though, it had been plowed, but it was still pretty dangerous. So it took fucking forever, dude.
I understand that because it's like you don't wanna like go too slow on the fucking highway, but also you wanna be safe. It's hard to find that middle ground. Yeah, I feel you.
I'm just glad like everybody was doing it. There was when you're driving, there's a mutual agreement that everybody has because you can't really communicate too well. So like, obey the traffic laws because you never want to spin out and cause a pileup or some shit. But
yeah, exactly.
That's neither here nor there. That's my tangent for the day, I guess.
All right. Let's continue on.
Phrase in the Bible that I'd like to, figure out a little bit more about. Anyway, though, yes, it is good morning, morning coffee, and I am here. I am not queer. I'm straight.
What? Wait a minute. All right. Wait a minute.
Until J-Dubs enters the room.
Yeah, why'd you feel the need to state that so bluntly? Like,
yeah, what?
Like I make that joke all the fucking time. I'm queer, but Vaughn, you're I don't think you are. So why would you?
I don't think. Well, yeah, we didn't need the qualifier there, but
yeah. And besides, like Lizard says, as soon as fucking J-Dubs joins that room, you're going to be sucking down that kosher sausage immediately. We all know it's true, Vaughn.
Yeah, they're going to be making mods together.
Oh my god.
Although I have a friend, Howling Wolf, who is homosexual. Anyways, the point is that we're here this morning.
Wait, what was that all about? Also, wait, you're friends with Emo? Since when are you friends with Emo?
Honestly, I'm not surprised. I just want to say that tracks.
All right, fair, yeah. I'm not surprised either, but that is really weird.
Yeah, that is a weird group. Imagine coming across that at anywhere, a public place, fucking
Vaughn, J-Dubs, and Emo just hanging out.
Even if you didn't know them, you'd be like, "Oh wow, you guys are the only three friends each of you have."
yeah. This is a very insular friend group. I can tell. When you feel the need to point it out, it causes people to question it. It's like saying vegan lettuce. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Wait, he used to want to be just like Vaughn. Is that why he became gay? But all right.
To lament the fact that apparently the screws were put to Vivek Ramaswamy and he has bowed out. Now we can speculate on who did that until the cows come home. And
I've seen Republicans doing very, very poor shit to reward Vivek for his loyalty. I've just seen this meme spread around. You might have seen it, but I've seen this meme spread around that's really in poor taste, where it's basically saying that Trump invited Vivek to run the White House 7-Eleven as part of his cabinet, and that's the fucking loyalty that the Republicans are repaying Vivek with. Is that type of fucking bullshit. They clearly don't give a shit about him, and he's been loyal to fucking Trump the whole time. It's been crazy.
Like one thing I absolutely hate is having loyalty to like bad leaders,
Yeah.
like bad politicians especially. Like if I have bad leaders in the army, then I have to have my loyalty. But if they're just gonna give me like unlawful orders and shit, I have my right to not obey that. I don't have to obey an unlawful order like committing a fucking war crime or some shit. But like when it comes to politicians, especially in the Republican Party, you see it so goddamn much. Oh, you don't have loyalty to this person? Like, why? I don't understand why conservatives have to have this loyalty to politicians.
I
Like,
don't
they're
understand it either.
They speak for the people. They should actually do the things that the people want instead of doing something for their self-interest and demanding loyalty. Fuck that.
And these are the same people who are, in many cases, understandably, fucking skeptical of putting faith in the establishment, but they'll put this faith in fucking individual politicians who will fucking sell them out to the same fucking corporations for the same interests. Really? Come on.
Yeah, it's at this point, we're a little farther from two sides of the same coin,
Yeah.
but it's more like it's kind of more like Two-Face from Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good comparison.
One, it doesn't matter which one you want, or which side you're on. One of them's gonna look ugly to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
No, that's a good point, man. Vivek, Lord Vivek,
yes.
the warrior poet. No, it's not the guy from Morrowind. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Vaughn actually did think that those were the same person.
that would not surprise me.
Yeah.
He has
That
said some crazy
Sorry,
shit.
yeah.
But,
Yeah,
no.
There's a Canadian musician and artist named Vivek. It seems like a common enough name. It's like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a name from where Vivek is from. Although I don't exactly know where he's from, to be fair.
I think he's Indian. I'm not 100% sure. Bangladeshi, maybe. It doesn't really matter.
Probably from like the Indian subcontinent, yeah.
Yeah. The problem is that there's an interview he did where he wants to take away birthright citizenship, even though that's how I think his mom or his dad was able to stay here because of birthright. So he wants to take that away, even though that's why he got his citizenship. It's like, well,
So he's honestly someone to be concerned about in the future because he's really like he's got some really dumbass fucking ideas, but he is pretty well articulated. So
yeah, I mean, if and when Trump gets reelected, he's going to have a cabinet position.
Yeah, almost certainly.
Yeah, but yeah. Trump's gonna be like, you weren't that loyal to me. You're gonna be the
you can run the 7-Eleven.
You can go to the Pentagon and work at the Taco Bell in the middle of it.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
You're brown, so I think you're Mexican.
Some dumbasses think he's Arab. Dude, it's fucking ridiculous how many people think like everyone with a brown skin tone originates from the same place. It's like, oh yeah, you're Mexican, you're Indian, you're an Arab. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
It reminds me of that scene in King of the Hill where they meet Khan for the first time.
Yeah.
And Hank's like, so are you Chinese or are you Japanese? And he's like, I'm Laotian from Laos. So are you Chinese or are you Japanese?
The best part is like the follow-up they did on that joke seasons later where Cotton just instantly fucking knew that Khan was Laotian.
Yeah, he goes, no, he ain't.
You're Laotian, ain't you, Mr. Khan?
Yeah.
Man,
Khan's just like bewildered. He's just looking at the camera like, oh shit.
Yeah, man.
And this just happened late last night, so I don't have an official word from Vivek on, what happened. But But yeah, he bowed out. The only fucking MAGA person bowed out. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, he probably is eyeing a fucking vice presidential position. Let's be entirely honest. I mean, I feel like that's what he's been suiting himself up for. I think the entire reason he ran this campaign was literally just like a proof of concept. Like, hey, pick me, daddy. I'll be a good VP. And I think that's probably what's going to happen, too. He's the most likely candidate at this point, if I'm being entirely blunt.
Yeah. And I got to stop for gas in a second, so I'm going to bow out.
All right, thanks for chilling, man.
I'll come back if you're still on.
Yeah,
But,
definitely. I should be on.
I was going to say, like, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert have also been vying for that. They're super eager to run as VP, and I think that like the Republican Party would be down for that because they're going to be like, because they think that, you know, oh, it's a woman, you can't vote against them if you're a leftist. And it's like,
yeah, that's
yeah,
true. But
Yeah,
you know, they
it's
would
like-
probably think the same thing though again about Vivek.
Yeah, we can't vote against him. He's brown. Like, no, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's what matters way more. Like, as a non-political person, what's a MAGA? That means that's basically just means Trump supporter. MAGA means Make America Great Again. It was a slogan, and I guess it still is. But
All right, I'm gonna
thanks
grab
for
some
chilling,
gas. I'll be right back.
All right, man. See you in a bit.
All right.
All right, let's continue on. Yeah, some people call them like MAGA hats or MAGA, I guess, but I don't. I just tend to call them Trump supporters, but it's a nice shorthand, I suppose.
Because Trump is no longer MAGA, folks. I don't give a fuck what you say. Trump is no longer MAGA. He can't be. He listens to a bunch of Bolsheviks.
Oh my god, he literally is by definition. I'm sorry, but like you can't say that Trump is no longer MAGA. He invented the fucking movement. Like whatever he says, that's what it is. It's his movement. You can't say that he's no longer a part of it.
Okay, that's not MAGA. MAGAs don't listen to a bunch of Bolsheviks that hate this country and want to destroy this country. That's not who you listen to if you're MAGA, right? And not only that, but we've got Congress and the Speaker of the House running around saying, "Oh, we got to give billions more to Ukraine and billions more to Israel and billions. Not one fucking shred of money, not one goddamn penny to help America, but we got to help all these other damn countries."
Broken clock's right twice a day. I don't know, Vaughn. Maybe you should actually just fucking vote in support for people who don't want to fucking do that shit and do want to support Americans. But I've never heard you talk about infrastructure. I've never heard you talk about fucking healthcare. I've never heard you talk about any type of fucking reform for anything. I've never heard you talk about literally anything that could improve the everyday lives of Americans. So if you don't want that money being sent to Israel, you don't want that money being sent to Ukraine, then fine. Let's talk about it. But what are we going to do with that money instead to improve the lives of everyday Americans? Because I don't hear you talk about what we're going to do. All I hear you say is, I don't want that money going there. Fair, but let's figure out what we're actually going to do with that money then. But you don't care because you just come at it from an entirely selfish point of view.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that way to be America first there, guys. Good job,
Trump's wearing a white
Now,
hat nowadays.
here's a
No, I haven't seen that.
long-standing
Maybe you're right.
plan that
I'll look it
Obama
up.
has had from day one. I've
Obama?
told this before. I'm going to say it again because I want to make sure y'all get it.
Oh my God.
Obama's plan from day one was to get everyone on the government dole. Everybody would be on welfare. Everybody would be on the government plan. And then what he would do in his final terms in office, his final days in office, is he would literally yank everything out from under the American people, and they would all starve to death.
What the fuck kind of logic is that? Oh my God, that doesn't make any sense. Also, he had fucking 2 terms. He had the opportunity to do that. Why didn't it happen if that's what he wanted to do? I'd love to hear that.
And then the goal was to plant trees all in all of the United States.
What?
To counteract the global warming bullshit.
Wait, it's like verifiably true.
Oh, Bon, you're making that shit up. No, actually, I'm not.
What's wrong with planting trees? Can you explain to me what's wrong with planting trees? All right, I think we need a break from this. I will make a timestamp. We will continue on. I know that's like a wild moment for me to take a break at, but we're taking a break. We're taking a break. The man's against planting trees, for crying out loud. We're taking a damn break, okay? Man, all right, well, the man is against planting trees. I can't believe it. That's like the most basic shit. That's like the most... How is that not agreeable? How is that not agreeable? I don't know. There's a place for like public parks and stuff like that. It's depending on, you know, how big of an area it is and how much money is put into it. It can be a good use of your resources. It can be a good public, you know, a good public resource for a number of reasons. What's wrong with growing fucking plants? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is evil. Good morning, by the way, Fit. Welcome aboard, Lizard. Nice to have you here, man.
Audio still good?
Yeah, you sound good to me, man.
Okay, cool.
And another
I just want to make sure it's not an echo. Because I got
No, you're good.
Trucks on all sides of me right now.
I'd all the hair would stand up on my back like a cat if I heard an echo. So don't worry, you know. He's angry about, guess what? The Bolsheviks. Yeah, he's been using that word a lot as like a not so subtle way to talk about the fucking Jews. It's really fucking disturbing. I think that the reason why he started doing that in particular is because he probably has been hearing more anti-Semitic shit than ever because of the whole like Israel v Palestine fucking war.
Yeah.
So that's probably why he got that in his head, sadly.
I would say it's Israel versus Hamas, not Palestine.
Sure, fair enough. That's how it's trying to be framed, but I get what you're saying. On a technical level, yes, you're correct.
Yeah. But I think I looked it up, it was like Hamas took over the government. I forget exactly how it went. They took over the Palestinian government, but Palestine isn't recognized as a state by
the majority of countries.
Yeah, by a lot of countries.
Yeah, they also haven't had an election since the early 2000s, which is something I try to stress to people on a regular basis. It's like the actual people that this organization is supposed to be representing have not had a say in the actual structure of this organization for a very long time. So be understanding to that, you know?
Yeah, and regardless of which side you're on, it is not right to kill civilians.
100%. I hope we can all agree on that.
Yeah, those are the people that are dying the most.
I know everyone in the chat agrees with that. I just wish more people did. It fucking sucks that we have to actually say that, you know?
Yeah. One of the biggest issues that I see is people that are all, hoorah, fucking Israel, are like, what does it matter? Like fucking Dave's like, people die in wars. Like, yeah, you're not supposed to specifically target civilians. Collateral damage is a thing, but you don't specifically target civilians. The U.S. has done it plenty of times, but that doesn't make it right. Are you listening, Dapperton?
Yeah, give it a big fat listen, Daps.
Yeah.
I really don't give a shit what Mr. Dapperton has to say lately.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, I have so much shit to do. I have so much work to do. I actually have to go to see if I can get a fucking ID card here in a minute. Get my military ID.
Hope it goes well, man.
Yeah. All it is, it's like, it's the government. There's just like that one thing. It's like, oh, you gave us the blue form. We needed the yellow form. How do I get a yellow form? Well, you have to wait 10 to 15 business days to get a yellow form, and it'll be sent to you in the mail. And if you don't get that, just submit another blue form, and we'll use your information to get you a yellow form. Like, why don't you have the yellow forms on hand? well, we can't give those out to you. We have to send them through the mail. That kind of shit. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a break from the Vaughn because I kind of need one, but I do want to continue entertaining the people. So I'm gonna take a look at. I think Mango may have already taken a look at this, but it's not super long, so I'd like to give my 2 cents. But apparently Jason put out a video, goodbye and good riddance, on Instagram. I wonder how long it's gonna be until he comes back. Does anyone want to take any bets? Anyone want to take any bets?
I'll give it. When was this posted?
Let's see. A couple days ago.
Okay, I will give it probably another 24 to 48 hours.
I'm gonna say 4 days total. I'm gonna say 4 days total.
Yeah. It also might be until the 1st when they actually get some money in
Fair.
to be able to pay their internet, because that might be the issue at hand.
Yeah, that does seem like the most fucking likely scenario, because they haven't even. I think Jason stopped donating blood or plasma. So yeah, I don't think.
The dude looks fucking. He looks anemic. That's why he's losing weight. He has no blood.
Maybe they fucking maybe they started turning him away finally. Like,
I hope so.
Yeah, that should have been done a long time ago, because like, I don't know, it never seemed like to me like he was really in a state to be doing that shit, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have hoped that someone would have recognized, like, over time, like, this is a desperate person who really is just doing this because, like, they can't do anything else, but it's unhealthy for him to be doing that.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, like, I know Drags talked about it a bunch. He's donated blood when he was desperate. He's like, I needed the money, so I donated blood.
Fair,
Why the fuck not? There's no, you don't have to, you know, it's not to like look down upon, but the fact that he's not working is the issue.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I just want to say, like, I just want to clarify. I don't like look down upon it at all. It's just like I feel like for someone in a really like shitty like health position and financial position, I feel like that's just like it can be kind of a double whammy. I don't know if that's gonna like really long term help you out if you're already like in bad health. If you're just suffering financially, it makes more sense. But if you like your health's bad too, like shit, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, the blood bank's probably like, dude, we can't just keep pouring blood down the storm drain. It's getting full. You gotta quit coming here.
Yeah. I feel
but no, you know as well as I do, living where you do, like go to the blood bank, get the $40. You spend the $40 on a nice snow shovel and a bag of salt, and you just start knocking on doors, and you can make 100 times the money that you got at the blood bank in a day.
That's true. All it takes is a bit more elbow grease, you know?
Yeah, like it's the easiest thing to do. Just put the work in, and you know, if you do a good job on one person, then they'll talk to their neighbor, be like, oh yeah, you know, that weird looking dude came by, and you know, he did a great job. He even got rid of all the ice. He had a bag of salt.
He looked really spindly, but you know, he did a good job.
And then maybe you'll actually gain some muscle that isn't just there because he lost so much fucking weight.
Yeah, it fucking sucks because I think he's a piece of shit, but I do want him to get better. Like it's hard seeing him flop around. Rev was trolled and had an online rendezvous. He may not come back if Furious Shanny ends him. He wanted to be with said woman in Norway? What? What?
Oh.
What are you talking about? Norway shit, that's so far out. I like how just being a woman from Norway inherently makes them out of Jason's league. That's hilarious. It's like, damn, you want a Norwegian? Like, fuck.
You know those Norwegian women, they're into the Eastern European floppage.
Yeah. Oh man. Jesus Christ. That
That is
Eastern
funny.
European floppage, man.
Like I have no problem with Rev suffering, but if he gets better, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, thumbs up, good job, man.
Fair,
You're doing
yeah.
good for yourself.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'd like to see him like fucking pull himself out of his trench and leave Shanny, but I just know that it's very unlikely to happen. Like there's another person I know who was not nearly as pathetic as Jason, but was in like a similar fucking relationship, and it took them like 5 fucking years to finally stand up for themselves and leave. So it is possible. It is fucking possible.
It's possible. It's not easy, but it's possible.
Yep.
Like that's abuse victims constantly go back to the abuse. Like
Unfortunately,
it's a cycle, and it sucks. And they don't, sometimes there's just no way out. Like especially if someone's controlling your finances.
And they'll try and get you themselves more and more in your head to try and embed themselves and like make you feel invalid without their presence. It's fucking harsh shit, man.
Yeah, gaslighting is a motherfucker. Ooh,
wait.
Excuse me.
Yes, Seth, you could see it on BGTV's latest stream, the last part. It was BGTV's acquaintance who trolled him. Rev is ... in trouble. Holy shit. I need to check out that shit. I need to check out that.
Hopefully some of that blood bank money. Hopefully some of that blood bank money went to some new shoes, because Shanny, she moves fast when she's angry.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Rev is a T-baller compared to our Norwegian pro baseball leaguer, if that makes sense. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look what he has to say. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you to Graveyard Flowers for this archive, by the way, and for the beautiful donation of allowing me to go back and actually like pause and do all that shit. Wow. Fuck you, Instagram. Anyway, thank you, Graveyard Flowers, for shading me from Instagram's UI. I love that intro, but you know what would make it better? If you had like the MGM line at the start, like doing the roar, but it was just that audio. Can you imagine that shit? That would be great.
Oh my god, road work.
There's a link to BGTV's stream. You guys should all fucking check that shit after you guys are done chilling with us here. That sounds like it's definitely worth checking out. Off to a great start, I see.
All right, guys. Hi.
Only took 23 seconds, my dude.
That was good. What? Yeah, 23 seconds of dead air. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for the dead air. I appreciate that.
I want to
hear. Yeah, me too. That would have at least made it worth it. Like, there would have at least been a fucking punchline. Jesus Christ. Why didn't he cut that out? Yeah, I know, right? Okay, you know, all right, I know why. I know why he didn't cut it out. He wanted that to be there because he wanted people to, like, he wanted to sink in with the viewer that he's indignant. You know what I mean? He wanted to sink in with people like, you know what, guys? I'm really at the end of my rope here.
Shanny and I have made
like,
what's that, guy? Whoa. Lizard, your fucking audio is going to robot town. Oh man, could have done that with better lighting. So that's a good point. Yeah, Lizard, you've reached incomprehensible levels. For some reason, I'm sure it'll probably pass. You might just be in a shitty area for the connection. Yeah, the robots are taking over.
Yeah.
Holy shit! All right, man. All right. I'm sure he'll be back. But yeah, That's the horrors of streaming mobile, ladies and gentlemen. The horrors of streaming mobile. He's not a lizard. He's a damn synth. Everyone's making jokes about lizard being a robot. A lizard speaking spells. Batteries need charged. Oh my god. All right. That's you guys are fucking hilarious. Okay, you guys should probably be doing the stream instead of me. If I just had the chat doing text to speech, I'm sure that would be a more entertaining show than what I can put out. But I appreciate you guys being here regardless. Yeah, to iterate what I was replying to. Yeah, he could have done it with better lighting, so we could actually see his face. Yeah, that is true. I used to actually be able to use these guys for thumbnails, but no longer. No longer, because they use such terrible lighting that I can't make a thumbnail with it anymore. So I just kind of like can't put them in my thumbnails because their lighting is so bad. Maybe that's like their 4D chess way of keeping me out of their fucking mouth, you know? This is definitely one of my pet peeves, the poor lighting. Like, dude, open the blinds. He's a vampire. He can't fucking take that shit. He's a fucking vampire. He can't take that shit. Lizard, I see you in here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was saying your device was not connected for a moment there. It might have been just like a mobile error or something like that. Welcome back. Just as soon as Mari asked you to come home, you're back.
The decision.
Hear me now?
And I know what
Were you trying to say something there? Because I just heard a bunch of like letters, you know? It sounded like a bunch of E's and stuff. Yeah, your internet. I think your connection might still be a bit fruity for some reason. Beep boop, Lizard has returned. I hope so. I mean, I'm gonna continue the video. If I hear him try to speak up, I will pause it.
people will think. It's like, oh, you know, you'll be back, blah 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 blah. That's what'll be said. But there's been a pattern of things that have been happening.
Okay.
With individuals that are always connected to the same fucking assholes that destroyed our lives.
You guys did that. I'm sorry to break it to you, but you guys did that. We didn't have any role in that. All the fucking people in our community did was talk about the shitty things that you did. We are not the ones responsible for what happened to you. You guys repeatedly engaged in unethical things on a regular basis. I tried several times to encourage you guys to be better. Didn't work out. Only so much I can do. What else can I do but warn other people that, you know, you're going to be an asshole to them if they put their trust into you. I have like a moral obligation to let people know. I'm not going to try and ruin your life. I really want you to be better, Jason. I really do want you to be better. But I'm not going to let you manipulate other fucking people into thinking that you're some innocent party. I'm just not going to do it. Not going to do it, brother. Not going to do it. Hey, man.
Hey, I'm gone. Yeah,
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, I took the back way home because I actually wanted to get home 15 minutes earlier.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple like fucking dead zones over here. So if I start roboting, I'm only like 10 minutes away from home, and then
all right, man.
Deuce out. But yeah. What did he say?
He's been saying that there's been some more shit cropping up because of the certain individuals that allegedly ruined his life. I assume he's talking about TGR Drag and, you know, people like us to some extent, just because we cover the antics that they do. Once again, deflecting the blame onto other people instead of taking accountability for your own actions. You know what I mean? Same old, same old. Your one-word thumbnail titles were hilarious once upon a time, Anna. Remember that segment? Everyone was crying, laughing. Fun times. Yeah, I know. You guys like to give me shit for my fucking thumbnails. I kind of deserve it, okay? I kind of deserve it. Let's see. Let me bring up one real fast. Just so people get a visual. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this by this point, but there's still some old ones on this channel you guys can... Let me just show it off real fast. Fucking hell. Why do I torture myself? Yeah. Rages, wrecked, postal, native, rock. Oh, and the classic teeth, exclamation point. Yes. Yeah, I don't know why this is so amusing to people, but People keep telling me these thumbnails
Well,
are
we
hilarious.
went through.
Go ahead, sorry.
At some point, we had a scoreboard where it was like, how many of each one do we have?
Yeah, I remember that. Because I kept using the same word for some of these too. Yeah, I remember that shit. That was fucking
Crazy.
hilarious.
Done? Question mark?
Done? The fact that people are so amused by these thumbnails, I don't know. I really do like my current format, but at least it proves that this worked for something because people seem to remember them positively. So I can't say that they weren't intentionally grabbing.
I think seeing them all together is fucking hilarious. That's the funny part.
Yeah, just seeing them all like grouped together is pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty proud of the current ones too. I think these look pretty good. They're not funny in the same way, but I do think that they are funny. Anyway, let's continue
on. They try to insert themselves into our personal lives, acting like...
You can make a sentence out of it. Yeah, I think we've done that before. I think when we did that, like, we did, like, the thumbnail segment, I guess we'll call it, and we, like, we did make some sentences out of it. Like, it was pretty fucking hilarious.
They're our friends, and then they try to tear us apart. They try to get Shanny and I to break up, and they cause fights sometimes.
Unironically, I guess it could be debatable it'd be for the best of Shanny, but you two breaking up would almost certainly be for the best of both of you. Like,
I mean, it would be the best for Rev. Shanny wouldn't be able to survive on her own.
I don't know. I would argue debatably, like, it would be like the one thing that finally forces her to actually fucking, you know, work.
In my opinion, I think she's too far gone for that shit, unless she finds like some dude that's just like a feeder, you know?
Yeah,
just
that's
wants
fair.
to pay her to eat food and sit around and be gross and smelly.
Should try that for a month, maybe make a coded message like an ARG using my thumbnails. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. I mean, man, I feel like I am past that format, but that is such an entertaining idea. I might have to entertain it just for like some type of April Fool's joke. I don't know how I'd make that work, but I'd love to do something like that. That's a really good idea.
I bet if you got enough of them and you just like transcribed what they were, like the first, I don't know, 20 of them, and then put it into Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Chat GPT would just like shut down. It just be like, does not compute. And everybody's like, oh shit, I need this for my college essay. I'm working on my doctorate.
It would just spontaneously combust.
So it's come to the point.
Go ahead.
All right, yeah, let's continue.
Now that we have decided that it is the best thing for us to uninstall the app, because this is the only thing we do now, is Instagram. So we have decided that we are not going to have this app on our phone. And
that crispy audio is not my fault, by the way. I want to make that clear.
We're not going to partake in this anymore, any of it. So I don't want you...
If I hadn't heard the same song and dance 100 times, I'd be like, great. Finally, you did something right. You made a right decision. You guys should have gotten the fuck off social media a long time ago. Let's be honest. But you won't do it.
Yeah, they're... the biggest issue with, like, cows is their addiction to social media.
Yeah, they keep trying to get that fucking next high. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. And it's kind of distressing because you think about it, they're doing that as, you know, the 20, 30, 40-year-old adults. Think about, you know, the 16, 17-year-old kids that are doing this shit, and even younger. that are starting to get that addiction. They're like, oh, I put out a TikTok of me dancing and it got, 5,000 likes. I wonder if I can beat that, and it's a good feeling for people to like your video. But at the same time, dude, like when my computer was in the shop, I think I'm about the robot if I'm not already. When my computer was in the shop and I had to take like 2 months off of the internet, like I didn't come back as strong as I was going because I was just like, yeah, I don't really need it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I've had a really unique experience when it comes to that because I used to chase those goalposts. I used to try and get that high, and that was like during like season 2 of Underhaven, and that was the exact fucking time period where our content was doing the worst. Ever since I brought back the show for season 3 with you, Mango, Kian, our usual fucking and Mud, all our usuals. The show's I haven't been chasing that. I've only been talking about stuff that I think is fun and interesting to talk about, or I think I have something of value to put input on. And ever since I stopped chasing that, the show has been improving a lot. Our average viewers grow pretty fucking frequently. That was not the case during the previous iteration of the show. People like what we're doing because they can tell we're enjoying doing it, I feel like.
Yeah. And that's why I like doing
Oh shit, you just cut out, man. I think.
Oh,
whoa.
connected.
That was fucking surreal as fuck. Welcome back. Welcome back. It didn't even make me like add you back in. That was weird. Like that's surreal.
No, I went from data to Wi-Fi because I just got home.
Fair.
So no, I was just gonna say like doing like brunch, doing Underhaven, those types of things they're fun, and a lot of these people don't understand that like this is a place for us to like hang out.
Yeah,
same
100%.
thing. If you went back 40 years ago, it'd be the same thing as going to like a cafe or a bar or something. We can all just go and fucking hang out and chill and just bullshit, or going to the fucking skate park or some shit.
Yeah, it's literally a public venue to hang out with the boys, or
Yeah, and I think COVID helped with that a lot. People had to do it. They were stuck in their homes. So they realized, oh shit, well I can just hang out with my friends on fucking Discord. I can hang out with people and be selective about it. Not like
as much as COVID sucked, at least it did allow people to like get better at communicating online, I feel like.
Yes.
In a meaningful way.
And to the YouTube to the YouTube person that's watching, masks work, vaccines cause adults.
Yeah.
Okay. Climate change is real. Biden is the president. Just check the boxes, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, to the YouTube employee. Oh, by the way, so you know how like normally when you apply for YouTube monetization, they're like, yeah, we'll get back to you in a month or 2. Dude, I hit that threshold, and like just this morning, like a day after I applied, that channel's remonetized again. The Underhaven channel is officially remonetized. So
nice.
Hell yeah.
Hit them dollars and cents, folks.
Yeah, well, it's not on this channel, but this channel's about halfway there. I'll be using like the same AdSense and shit. So eventually, if people want to make donations, they can.
Are we on the gold channel? Yeah,
this is gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do anything. The only thing I want to do on Underhaven channel is like proper shows. This is just kind of shooting the shit, having fun. In the morning.
I can dig it.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, I'm gonna turn off my car so I don't have to waste gas, and then
all right, man.
Maybe
it was good talking, man.
Out. Yeah. I may jump on, but I gotta run up to Camp Garfield and try and get my ID. But
all right, man. Thanks for
honestly,
chilling with me.
Sorry, I'm thinking. that'll take me like fucking 2 minutes. I can do it whenever. And I'm not gonna go to sleep for a while. I had 5 sips of a fucking energy drink. My old ass is like, oh yeah, you're gonna be up forever. Even though I gotta be back in Cleveland by
I've been guzzling down my
like
morning coffee.
11. Yeah. I've been up since 2 o'clock, so you know, I've already been up for 7 hours at this point.
Thanks for chilling out,
Yeah.
Kawaii Edge. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you. Check out my lovely friend on Twitch. She's great. Yeah,
Absolutely.
go take out that doggo, and if you want to come back on, then feel free.
Yeah. Let me go take care of some shit, and if you're still watching Rev and whatever, I'll happily hop on.
All right, sweet man. Thanks for chilling with me.
All right, take care, brother.
Hell yeah. All right, man, that's great. It was nice to have someone here who's never heard about the bullshit that I've talked about involving these people. She's a really lovely individual. Go check her out on Twitch. And thank you thanks to Lizard for being here. I'd say go check out his channel, but if any of you guys aren't subscribed to him already, I'd be quite surprised. He's a very good friend of mine, a very good co-host, and this channel wouldn't be the same without Mango, Lizard, Hian, all these beautiful people.
You to try and contact us anywhere. I don't want you to try and contact people that you may know are in our lives. I don't want you anywhere near us, and if you try to pursue...
Man, this audio sucks a fat cock. Jesus Christ.
Anything like that, you're going to end up getting law enforcement in your life. Because I'm okay with the cops here. They know me. So don't do that. You're only going to get...
Oh, yes, Jason. We all know you've had very good past experiences with the police.
Yourself in trouble, and I don't want that for you. Even if you hate my guts and you think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. You have that right. But you don't have the right to get involved in my life. You just don't. And Shanny's.
If you actually stick to this shit and stay off the internet, I'll gladly leave you alone. I unfortunately know that you're not going to stick to it. We'll see you in, like Lizard said, within 24 to 48 hours, we're going to be seeing another Instagram video out of you, man. And you know it to be true. You just know it to be true. Fucking fix yourself, man.
So, this is it. This is the last video you're going to get from either one of us. And I know that's been said before. But this pattern needs to stop now. Because it causes strife in our lives that we don't fucking need at all and don't want. You abused us.
You're the reason for all that struggle, though. Like, Jason, you had numerous opportunities before you whacked the fuck out of that kid. You had numerous opportunities to, like, make something of yourself off YouTube. You could have left Shanny. You could have been the guy who told the fucking tale. You know what I mean? You had, like, numerous opportunities during that whole run rev run shit. Like, I feel like a lot of people, while they would have been skeptical, they would have welcomed you with open fucking arms if you fucking escaped from Shanny and, like, you know, framed what happened to you as what it was, abuse. You had the opportunity to actually do something to actually make yourself comfortable online and actually be a fucking, you know, figure who's welcomed by at least some people. But you have just sealed the fucking deal so far that you're irredeemable. You've done too much bad shit. And now you're getting trolled by fake Norwegian people, apparently. It's like, dude, how desperate are you for fucking pussy? I guess I don't have to answer that. You're with Shanny.
To the point that just getting on...
Hey, what's up, Blue? You're my boy, Blue.
Live stream is like anxiety. That's what you did for me. I had no problem ever coming on camera at all, ever. Because I was just comfortable on camera. And you guys have actually caused that in me, where I don't like being on camera.
You caused that. Asterisk. Shanny caused that is probably the more accurate way to say it. I don't want to blame someone entirely for that, especially considering, yeah, a lot of the reason why Jason is the way he is because of Shanny's abuse. It's predominantly Shanny's fault, but we can't shrug off the fucking accountability Jason has in this shit either. He has done numerous bad things, and it's not like allegations or anything. We know for a fact that he's done really fucked up shit. shit that you can't forgive.
I don't. So, and I'm going to note this too. Don't call the police saying you're worried about us and that bullshit. Okay? Because that's going to get you probably a charge too. Because the cops here are aware that you guys were trying to swat us and do stuff to us. They know that it was all BS, the cops here. So just know that
I've never heard a story about Jason and Shanny being squatted. Someone in the chat will have to clarify to me if that's ever happened. I suppose internet's a fucked up place. Wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. But like I said, I've never heard of that before. Feels like something I would have heard about if it actually did exist, but perhaps someone can clarify for me.
out there living our lives, and if you liked us, that's cool. But this is au revoir. We're done. Peace out.
Peace and marinara. Thank you very much, Graveyard Flowers. Less than a week. You think Shanny won't stop trying to get any attention via Rev for too long? Yeah, oh no, it's definitely going to be less than a week. I speculate like 4 days total. So like 48 more hours from now at most. I feel like that's about an accurate assessment. I guess we'll let me take a look at that poll. That poll's still up, right? I think the big loser was Mr. Dapperton, which is not surprising from numerous points of view, right? But let me take a look at that poll real fast, because that'll determine. I guess we could go back to some of that Vaughn too. I was mostly just want to talk with Lizard for a little bit while we had him here, but yeah, let's take a look. Where's that poll? Where's that fucking poll? I wish it was on my StreamYard. That would make it a lot easier for me. All right, I got it. Mr. Dapperton swinging in at 8%. Von Helton 65%. Revelation News 12%. Lord of Patriarchy 15%. I guess I should show you guys like. We'll move on to Vaughn after this, since the vast majority of you guys are interested in that. But let me show you a quick little Dave like moment in time. Because I'm actually working on a video, and I'm going to be using Dave's latest debate with Sarah as the basis for that shit. So let me see if I can let me see if I can get something together here. Yeah, this is like the big moment I wanted to show you guys, I think. So let me show you guys this, and then the rest I'll save for when you guys see the fucking video. But let's take a look at this real fast.
Hey, what do I get if I actually beat Jake?
I don't know. You said $20.
So for some quick context here, there was a debate between actual Jake and Lord of Patriarchy on stream that then turned into a debate between Lord of Patriarchy and Jake's girlfriend, Sarah Legan Phoenix. And you know, it was a shit show, obviously. But here towards the end, Dave starts really floundering because he gets offered like a game of Discord poker. And what he asks as a reward if he wins is one of the strangest things you can imagine.
Or did he say $20? You guys bet it was a $20 bet
Tell you
or
what,
whatever.
I'll bet $20, but tell you what. Let's considering he's all for playing for the honor of his lady.
He's not playing for my honor, you fucking idiot. He's playing because it's funny. Because he's
This boomer's trying to learn how to download Discord.
Going to own you.
All right. Well, how about this? If you're so service, or if you're so well assured that he's gonna beat me.
That long pause is really what fucking sold it for me. Like, it was a little bit funny, but after I saw his reaction, just that empty-headed stare, I love it.
Words out. Go on. Come on. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. You can think a little faster.
Just guzzle down another beer. I'm sure it'll work.
But now I'm not deciding something my mother once said.
What?
What did your mom say?
Don't take advantage of the idiots.
Oh, well, we'll take advantage of you plenty.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you fall under the idiot category, my dear.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Are we in, like, middle school?
All right.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, my dear, you are the idiot.
Yeah, Dave does definitely want that. Like, he's absolutely fucking in love with Jake and Sarah for some reason. He was like talking about how Jake had too nice of a face to like be a hard worker recently, and I'm like, are you just like low key trying to say that he's cute? Like, why are you? What is your problem, Dave? What is your problem, Dave? We know that you'd stick your dick in anything under the goddamn sun. So why don't you just finally admit it?
All right, tell you what. I win.
What you're about to hear may shock you.
Go on.
You send me a personal message, Warcorpse 3. I will not share it. I promise you.
Bro, are you trying to get sexual fucking favors out of this?
Well, if you're so confident you can
Bro,
beat me.
Bro, you're so fucking obsessed with me. What the fuck, you weirdo?
And he starts laughing too. Like, it was the slow realization I had here where I came to realize that Sarah's actually right because he doesn't deny at any point. He was trying to get a lewd picture out of Sarah over a Discord poker match.
No, I'm not. But if you want to bet and you think he can,
you're
gamble,
so fucking disgusting. No,
so
you're
you don't
actually
think.
disgusting.
So you don't think you'd
you
actually
only
beat me.
did this because
You
you
do
thought
not
you
think
could
you
get a
would actually
free
beat
nude.
me.
Holy shit, dude!
I don't need a free nude.
Did you know you could just go pay for my OnlyFans if you're that obsessed with it? Like,
oh my god!
You
Are
could just
you
go
serious?
pay for the pictures.
Are you serious? You
Yeah,
have an
just go-
OnlyFans.
Yes, you knew that already, David.
Oh my!
That reaction is just like the icing on top, basically. Because you just know, like, he's acting like he's disgusted, but by the shock on his face, you know that Sarah's about to get another fucking subscriber on there. You just fucking know it. Let's see. Is there any other timestamps from here I should show you? Oh, right. Yeah, actually, yeah. One more, then we'll move on. This one just needs to be played, okay? I'm not going to provide any context. Jake is something corn on Twitch, right? Actual corn. I thought that he and his girlfriend were poly, and Dave has a problem with that or something. Yeah, they're in like, yeah, I think they are. I don't know if that's like the exact phrasing of it. They have like a somewhat open relationship or something like that. Whatever, it's their fucking, it's their fucking relationship. They can decide whatever the fuck they want. No, yeah, his Twitter account is actual corn. I think he's actual Jake everywhere else.
On any of this. Either you're gonna grab that goose by its neck and strangle it to death, or the goose is gonna peck you to death.
Seems like a fairly inept but, basic analogy, right? Well, let's see what happens.
Topics officials say that Jones has overstated how much it owes him, and in some cases said he submitted invoices far too late to get reimbursed. That's not a thing. Let's be clear about that. There's no, oh, you sent in the invoice a little too late, so now we're not gonna reimburse you. That's not a thing. You have to pay people. You can't just say, I don't even believe it, right? But even if it's true that he took his time to—
You see those cogs turning in his head? You see that reaction? He just read something that he doesn't know how to process.
Send the invoices in.
So Underhaven, you said you grabbed my goose. Are you literally saying you'd give me a handy? I mean, if you are, I guess I'll have to think about it for 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Dave, just admit that you're fucking some variation of queer. You would not be. That was not a joke. He genuinely is gonna think about it. You know that he is. Not gonna lie, his girlfriend's hot. Like, I'm not afraid to fucking admit it. Fucking Sarah's fine as hell. Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to fucking admit it. Like, yeah, she's really fucking attractive. The only reason why Dave tries to pretend otherwise is because he doesn't approve of their lifestyle for some reason, which is a dumb reason to act like you don't find someone attractive. You can be like, sure, that's not a lifestyle for me. 100%, get that. I'll support, anyone living whatever lifestyle they want to fucking live, as long as like, as long as you are respecting the laws. Who gives a fuck, right? But he just can't get over it because he wants Jake and Sarah all to himself. That's what it boils down to. He wants them to break up so he can try and pursue one of them for himself. Oh man, it's been a while for Dave. Don't grab that goose. I was just being funny. I was just fucking being funny. Because I wanted to see what his reaction was, and I got exactly what I was looking for. So, I mean, hey. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I think we'll save the rest for the video. That's enough, Dave. That's enough, Dave. Dave doesn't deserve that much of our goddamn time, does he? Oh, man. All right. Let's, I guess we'll get back to the Vaughn for a bit. I kind of, need to use the bathroom, but, who cares? Who cares about the bathroom? We'll watch some Vaughn, then we'll watch that Mr. Dapperton video. If, I'll probably have Lizard join me for that, provided that he's down to chat some more when he comes back from letting his doggo out. So we'll take a look at that. Actually, let me just take 1 minute. I haven't shilled anything, and I'm not really going to shill that much, but guys, drop a like if you like this shit. I'm going to drop a link in the channel, in the chat below, where you guys can check out my third channel, Underhaven Violet. Go subscribe there. There's going to be more content coming out there soon. There's already some cool little shorts on there that are worth checking out, but go subscribe to Underhaven Gold, drop a like. That's all I ask. Thank you guys for watching, and let's move on. Let's move on to some more Vaughn, and we'll see how interesting this is.
That was a real plan by the New World Order. Been out there for years and years and years. They want to do it to the whole America, north, south, yeah, and Central America. And there comes Floppy Dog back. All right.
Off to go neglect his animal more. Did you legit start stream before using the bathroom? I wanted to use the bathroom, but the bathroom was occupied when I began stream, and I didn't want to have to delay. So I will probably take a dump and whenever needed. Entertaining you guys is more important than taking a shit. Let's be honest. What's up, Gertrude Perkins? Nice to see you here. Good morning. Oh man, this is riveting. Let's move forward a bit. There we go.
I know you've been out in the snow. Folks, it's snowing to beat the band out there. Been snowing for several days now. And it doesn't seem to be letting up at all. No, so I guess we're technically snowed in. I don't know. It's looking pretty harsh out there, actually. But and with the biting cold.
So are you. You're always looking pretty harsh, pretty perpetually. So I guess it just matches the environment.
It don't help matters. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Okay, so, but yeah, the New World Order's plan originally, and you look this up on your own time, but the original plan was they would depopulate the United States, Central America, all the Central America countries, and all South American countries, and plant trees. And that would somehow put everything back in balance, and there wouldn't be no more global warming or
it won't put everything back in balance, but it'll help. Planting trees is like a really simple, agreeable thing that's not like politically divisive that you can do to help make things better.
Global cooling or any of that bullshit. That was literally one of their plans. I'm not even making that shit up. So Obama had something similar. He just wanted to kill everybody in America because, according to Islam, America is the great Satan. Now, the Christians and the Jews want to destroy America because apparently we're either the Whore of Babylon or associated with the Whore of Babylon.
To the YouTube employee watching this, I don't agree with it. Sorry. Man, I had too much bong. All right, to the YouTube employee watching this, I don't agree with that take. I don't agree with that take at all. I really don't. He's Ron. He's Ron. I don't mean his name's Ron. I mean he's like Ron without the G, because Shanny can't pronounce it.
The book of Daniel is Old Testament, folks. Yeah, the horror Babylon. America's the horror Babylon. It's the evil, it's evil, and which it is. America is associated with evil. It is associated with the New World Order. It is currently under the control of the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, Morgans, Carnegies.
Not true. All fucking bullshit. Just a bunch of fucking anti-Semitic conspiracy theory bullshit being spouted out of Vaughn's gullet as usual. Man, I fucking can't stand that the whole war going on right now is being like taken advantage of by people like this to spread their fucking racist rhetoric. I swear to fucking God. Do not like hold all Jewish people accountable just because the Israelis have been doing some shitty things. That is so fucked.
Etc. So yeah, it is currently tied to evil. That's true. But that doesn't mean you got to destroy the damn thing. We just got to restore it. We got to put it back the way it was before these evil fucks took it over, right? Yeah. But not...
I hate how people like cite the actions of Israel for like all the reasons why they like have these unsavory opinions about Jewish people. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure there's more Jewish people in America than there are in Israel. If I'm pretty sure I'm right. There's more Jewish people chilling out here in America than there are people who are actually Jewish in Israel. So criticize the fucking Israeli government all you want. Criticize the Israeli voters all you want, but don't make it about them being Jewish. Don't. That's just inherently fucked up and racist. Well, not racist, but it is prejudiced of some form. You know what I mean? Actually, I guess they're like an ethno-religion, so I guess it is kind of racist. Yeah. All right. Well, it's a unique circumstance, and I feel like that's why part of why a lot of people try and like scapegoat them. It's just fucking sad to see. We can't even escape it online. I feel like it's gotten worse than ever. It's really fucking annoying.
To Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, oh no. We got to destroy it. We got to crush it. We got to, this is what, everybody's like, well, Vaughn, why can't America ever be saved? Why are we always spinning our wheels? Because you're under Christianity, Judaism, Islam, which says America's got to be destroyed. That's why America's never gotten better. Because everybody's under the belief that America must be destroyed. That's your monotheism for you, folks. How you like me so far? That's monotheism. That's what monotheism...
Monotheism has led to a lot of fucking problems, but polytheism is still a religion. Religion still has these same inherent issues, like, inherently within it. To act like there weren't any fucking horrors that were committed under polytheism is just inherently historically ignorant. I'm not saying that's necessarily comparable. I'm sure you'd have to like break down like, between polytheism and monotheism. I'm sure one has actually like led to more strife than the other. And it's easier to look at monotheism and think that because that's more recent fucking shit. But I don't know. It feels like an inherently ignorant thing to say that one is more peaceful than the other. And the only reason he's trying to say that and come at it from that perspective is because he himself is polytheistic. I wonder.
Believes America must be destroyed. That's why
Israel is the largest? Wait, what? I need to check this. I believe you, but I still want to double check.
America has never been fixed. That's why the evil oligarchs have never been overturned. That's why Rothschild is still allowed to print our money. Is because, hey, we got to destroy America anyway. America's going to be, we're all going to get raptured the fuck out of here.
Oh my God, you're right. What? What the fuck? Is that just, okay. You know what I'm wondering? Did I just learn that is it because I learned that as a kid and it's since changed? No, that can't be the case. There's too much of a disparity. There's too much of a disparity here. I guess it's probably always been that, huh? And then France is number 3. That's interesting. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Significantly less, though. Huh. Yeah, thank you for that information. Okay, it's still very comparable, though. I believe Israel has 40% of Jewish people. The United States has 36% of Jewish people. That means the majority... Okay, so the majority of Jewish people do not live in Israel. We can say that. So yeah, that still leads credence to what I'm trying to say, where it's like, do not judge the actions of Israelis as like oh, Jewish people. It's like, no, there's tons of Jewish people living around the world who have nothing to do with what's going on in Israel. There's tons of Muslims in the world who have nothing to do with what's going on with fucking Hamas right now. Let's not make this about the fucking religions. Let's make this about the individual organizations and criticize them for the shit that they're doing. You know what I mean? It's that fucking simple. But people love to fucking use this as an excuse to like straw man people, right? There's always going to be people, especially here in America, unfortunately, who just don't like Islam, don't like Jewish people, and they're going to just inherently consume anything that says anything negative about it and just take it at face value, even if it's fucking fake news.
So what does it matter? But now, wait a minute. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says that some will be taken up, but everyone is coming back here. And that a new Jerusalem will descend over top of the old Jerusalem, which sounds an awful lot like a UFO, doesn't it? And that everybody will be coming back here, though. Everybody's coming back here. Okay, so, if you destroy the United States, what are you coming back to? A bunch of ash? Not a good idea. Not a good idea. But anyway, monotheism is all screwed up anyway. The point is that, yeah, there's only one religion on earth, one religion on earth currently that advocates for the restoration of the United States, and that is freedom religion. It is the only religion.
For context, that's Vaughn's so-called religion.
That calls.
I don't think he's actually started calling it freedom religion until fairly recently. I think it took him quite a long time. He used to just say my gods, he just used to refer to his gods and never gave it a proper name. So I think freedom religion was something that he developed sometime in 2023, if I'm not mistaken.
For the restoration of the United States.
What up, Richie Ruggs? Nice to see you here. Very nice to fucking see you. Thanks for chilling with us.
It's the only one. There is no other. I defy you to find one. Now, I know the trolls are Googling just as fast as they can go. Well, you're not going to find it. Sorry. You're not going to find any religion out there that wants to restore the United States of America. You're not going to find it. I mean, I like Wicca, but you ain't going to find it in Wicca either.
This country was founded with hopes for freedom of religion to be a core tenet of its values, at least by some of our founding fathers. So I feel like that is just inherently bullshit. It's not going to be a religion that comes to fix fucking America. It's not going to be a fucking religious institution that comes to fix America. The only thing that can make America better is Americans. We have the power to make change in this country. It might not seem like it all the time, but there is still, tools in our toolbox that we have to make real fucking change. And it starts locally. It's not just going to be one in fucking presidential elections. It's going to be one locally and local elections first. That's how you actually get shit done.
But I like Wicca. You're not going to find it in Wicca.
If you like Wicca, then why aren't you a fucking Wiccan? Use all this fucking symbolism that seems very similar to it.
I particularly like the leader of Wicca. How many of you know that the leader of Wicca actually hopped on a plane and went to Europe and confronted Aleister Crowley face to face? How many of you knew that?
It sounds like bullshit. I mean, I'll have to look into that.
He hopped a plane, went to England, confronted Aleister Crowley face to face, and said, "We will not follow your path." What path is that, Vaughn? Well, Aleister Crowley was an evil fuck. I mean, he was a big time evil fuck. And apparently
See, I only feel like Vaughn's extent of knowing about the guy is probably the Ozzy Osbourne song, and that's about it. Leader
of Wicca got incensed over the fact of just how evil this man was and said, "Hey, we're not following your path, pal. He's an evil piece of shit. What do you want, fluffy dog? Get down now. What are you guys wanting? Here. What do you want? What do you want?
Oh my God, how many times? Look, I mean, I'm glad he's at least taking care of the dogs for once. Don't get me wrong, but like, why does this keep fucking happening? You couldn't have taken care of them and given them some food, let them go out to piss before you did your stream? Why is this a continual problem? Am I gonna have to skip ahead again? Yeah, I'm not. I ain't fucking with this shit, Jesus. All
Well,
right.
I finished my video. Yay. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that's where we're at. So what we're going to do,
We need to bring back deism, the religion that some of the founding fathers believed in. I mean, if I wasn't like so, stuck in being like, an agnostic atheist, then I'd probably entertain the idea. It's like definitely, in my opinion, the most palatable type of religious belief. In my personal opinion. Not to say that I have friends who are religious. No judgment. I'm sure at least a few of you in the chat, maybe. That's perfectly fine. It's just not. It's never been for me. It's not for me. And ultimately, at the end of the day, what I believe in more than anything is freedom of religion. You could say that when it comes to my opinion on religion, above even being like an agnostic atheist, my stance is secular. I simply believe that the church and state should be separate, and that people should have the freedom to practice religions they want. It's that fucking simple.
apparently. Now get this. This is literally off the cuff, but I mean it's the only thing that makes sense that I can figure. Because there's only two possibilities. Either Trump is legit or he is not legit, right? There's only two possibilities. And both.
That's such a black and white way of looking at it. Like, how do you look at people like that? How can you look at someone like that? Like, oh, this person's either all good or all bad. That's almost fucking nobody. There's rare examples of people that you can say are like all good or all bad. Like, Hitler's all bad. All good, I'd be hard pressed to think of anyone who's actually all good. But yeah, sure. I'll concede there's at least some people throughout history we can all agree are all bad. But very far and few in between.
Both of those possibilities suck, by the way. But anyway, so let's take their argument. Let's say that Trump is 100% legitimate. He is 100% honest, 100% devoted to America, 100%, everything. All right, let's go there. Let's say that Trump is as legit as the day is long. All right. What they're going to do, if Trump is legitimate, what they're going to do, they're going to wait until November, and wait and wait and wait. They're going to wait till November. They're going to play out all these other frivolous lawsuits in the meantime, and then they're going to wait till November. And then in November, they're going to charge him with treason, sedition, and insurrection, and they're going to execute his fucking ass.
Oh my god. No, that's not going to happen. Dude, you know what that would do? He actually thinks that would happen. He unironically is trying to make this art. If that fucking happened, if they actually tried to legally engage in that, the country would be irreparably damaged. It already is. Look, 2016 ruined political discourse. 2016 completely ruined political discourse. Every election cycle has made it worse since. And it's just going to keep getting worse. It's just going to keep fucking getting worse. But that actually would like cause some type of very unprecedented bullshit. That would be the worst, most unrealistic scenario ever. Also, we have 29 beautiful people watching right now. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like if you like this shit. I enjoy doing this, and I really appreciate all of you being here.
And that will leave nobody to run as Republican in November. You say, oh, they won't do that. The fuck they won't. The fuck.
That's not gonna fucking happen. They'd let someone fucking run.
They won't. Now, that's provided Trump is 100% legitimate.
Or they'd like, even if like by some technicality, like they could still do a write-in thing for another candidate, and enough people would like, want to like vote. Plenty of people would like vote in for that type of shit. Putting into this, putting this extremely unlikely scenario that would never fucking happen into consideration, yeah, plenty of people would be perfectly fine actually write in a candidate for once. So this is the weirdest shit to go off on.
That he truly does care about America.
Oh my god, stop doing that. Stop.
That he truly is MAGA, all that shit. Savon, they won't do that. Bullshit, they won't. What do you think this is? This is building up to a crescendo.
Stop.
We'll pull the rug out from under you at the last second.
Man, I don't feel good right now, man. I don't feel good.
What did I walk into? What do we got?
Oh man, he's eating on camera again. He didn't give any warning.
What is it? What are we having? What's by the Vaughn today?
I think it's like
Trump can pardon himself.
like
He can't if he's dead. Trump can't pardon shit if he's dead.
Yeah, they're trying to say that he's trying to make the argument that Vaughn thinks that Trump will be executed for treason. I shit you not.
That's
the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
Look, I don't think Trump should be president again. I do think he deserves to serve time for the crimes that he has committed. The criminal offenses, I guess you could say. He's not going to be executed. He's made it this.
Nor should he be. Like
he's barely been held accountable.
That's like that would mean no accountability. So like,
yeah,
even from a practical point of view, if you hate him, like, why would you advocate for that shit?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Like Jesus.
I know
our legal system is completely fucked, but at the same time, Jesus Christ, we all know what's not going to happen, and Trump being executed is that thing.
Yeah, no, that will never happen.
Hi, Mango.
Good morning, Mango. Nice to see you here.
My hat's all fucking. It's just it's too big.
It's too big.
Yeah, I look like a fucking.
No, as long as it's comfortable, that's what matters, right?
Oh, it's so fucking comfortable and warm. Well, I implore everybody to get this same outfit that I am wearing. You can get it on Amazon. It's the waffle top and the fleece cap.
Just do the tuck thing over your like headphone flopper, and then like you're good to go. Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just like I just wanted to look as little stupid as possible.
As little stupid. Yeah.
There you go. I am a very articulate lizard.
A well-spoken lizard. Yeah, you blew someone's mind earlier. They didn't understand the concept of a lizard talking. They were like, their mind was blown.
Yeah. Fucking. I gotta be up for a little bit.
All right.
So I don't know what you have planned, but if you do want to check out a little bit of the Dapperton thing, because I do want to go over it on my own, but I kind of
it's short.
I'm a little curious.
Yeah.
How long was it?
Let me double check. I think it was under like 3 minutes something. Let me double check.
Wow.
Mr. Dapperton. So yeah, it's easily something that like would be good for you to iterate on multiple times. It's actually like 4 minutes 30. That's not long.
Oh.
You can take a look at it real fast if you want.
Yeah, we can check it out. Check out a little bit of it. See how I'm a fraud or whatever.
Yeah, we can just take a bit of a sample. We don't have to watch the full thing, but yeah, let's see some of what he has to say.
I can go into depth on it on my own.
So see this art piece right here?
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason for the controversy.
Seriously?
Finger off.
Yeah.
Take your finger off of the trigger.
Are you ambidextrous because you were holding with your left hand, or you're holding it with your right hand last time?
He doesn't know shit about guns, does he?
Like, dude,
no.
Keep it at the low ready. If you're up and down range, that's one thing, because typically you'll like cradle your gun and your magazines, or you'll cradle your weapon and your magazines when you're walking.
Oh,
down
this
the
is
lane to go
this
into
is
your
on
vehicle.
his channel, or no?
This
No,
is
no,
on
no.
his
Oh,
channel.
or I was gonna say his website. No. Never mind.
This is us
I'm
reviewing
tired.
his website on Unterhaven. Yeah. This is our last episode. That I guess.
Yeah.
something we said
I
this
got
time.
you.
Get your
Okay.
weapon cleared so that you don't shoot somebody. But don't put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to shoot. That's it. That's all I have to say. Dapperton, I don't think you should own any firearms. I don't think you're ready for it.
All right. So he put the
That's-
context for once, and I don't think that anything you said was disagreeable. But he's about
No,
to misinterpret it in the weirdest ways.
I have handled more than my fair share of weapons, and I know about weapon safety, and damn near every single person that has handled a weapon, has handled a firearm, knows about weapon safety. And the way you're holding it is not how you're supposed to hold it. This is make a gun with your hand, and that's how you're supposed to hold it, basically like this, until you're ready to pull the trigger. Don't point your weapon at anything you don't intend to hurt or kill.
Oh man.
Simple fucking rules, bro.
Basic precautions, yeah, that any gun owner should know, but it's
Yeah.
about to really piss him off hearing the truth.
I mean, you guys seen my channel, right? You guys do know I've owned more guns than all of you combined, right? I'm talking about
Never seen your guns before.
No, I don't know what firearms you own.
Me neither.
Just because you own them doesn't mean you're smart with them.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point too. Yeah,
Oh,
not everyone's a responsible gun owner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, think about that. You know, the one person you know that owns a car but has been in like 15 fucking accidents. They keep backing into people and shit. Just because you own a car doesn't mean you know how to drive.
Exactly. Yeah. Even if you have a license, doesn't necessarily mean you know how to drive.
Yeah, it's pretty goddamn easy to get a license in this country.
Teens, Desert Eagle, MP5, Tommy gun. I've owned them all. It's funny you said
That's all of them, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like you're compensating for something, because the only weapon I have is a SIG P250. It's a 45. It's pretty nice.
Hello,
I have pictures
Mirkwood.
of it somewhere.
I like Dapperton's videos about Nick Bravo. That seems to be the only thing that he's put out that people really talk about in a positive light, which I've never
Yeah.
seen it before, but I'm sure he did a decent job.
Bars in the dirt, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
You act like you're some proud, knowledgeable military dude, but you're nothing.
I am.
You
He actually is very knowledgeable. I wouldn't have him on the fucking show if he wasn't. Like,
Yeah.
it's that fucking
And-
simple.
Take
you've said it. You said it before. Like you like my perspective, because I actually pay attention to like the militaria and the military perspective of like the wars that are going on, like Israel, Palestine, Ukraine, Taiwan. Where else?
I enjoy having you
Singapore.
on here, specifically because I feel like you generally have a lot of like wisdom to offer when it comes to those type of things in particular. So it's
Yeah, I can always admit when I'm wrong, and I can always say I know when I'm giving my opinion.
Yep. Exactly.
But when you look at it when you look at certain things from like a strategic standpoint, then yeah, like it's not hard to look at it, at least in my mind with my knowledge. But go ahead. Sorry.
my gun rights, which you should be protecting, by the way. That's your job as a military member, is to protect my rights. But you want to take my rights away.
I didn't say that.
No, he didn't say that.
I
Just
said I
because
don't think
say
you're.
someone shouldn't have a gun doesn't mean that they shouldn't have the right
Yeah.
to have one.
I said I don't think you're ready. I don't think you should own any firearms because I don't think you're ready to use them. I don't think you understand how to use the firearms in a safe manner and carry them properly. That's what I
Exactly.
said. Like I love guns. Fucking guns are awesome. They're fucking cool. Shit. If you want to own guns, I have no problem with it. But the problem I have is like when people can't use or handle their firearms properly. It's the same thing with like the car example. I could say the same thing about somebody who's all over the road or doesn't know or keeps getting into accidents.
Mhm.
Probably shouldn't own a car. Take the fucking bus, dude. You know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, at least be
Sorry.
informed if you're going to be operating something that's like, you know, can put other people's lives on the line, whether it be a car or
Yeah.
a fucking gun. You know, just be informed about what you're doing. I'm not saying nobody
Go
here
ahead.
is saying
Sorry.
that you don't have the right to fucking have one. It's just
Oh.
trying to offer some, you know, friendly advice, and he's getting all butthurt about it. Even though this is like an image that he put on his website, which, like, your website should be what represents you more than anything. So wouldn't you want
Yeah,
everything
and
on there to be a good representation of like yourself?
he missed so many points in there. He missed the entire point of what I was saying.
Well,
Just because he's so
he tries
far
to make
up his own ass.
he tries to make more points, but they're all about as poor as this one.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
For one, you don't like my politics, so you want to take my rights away. That's clear as day. And two, it's because
I don't like your
he
politics.
made fan art of me with my finger on the trigger, showing bad trigger discipline. So you want to take away my gun rights?
My God,
that's not at all what I said. I said you look so the fan art is bad. So you just called your fan art bad, but you used it
to represent you on your website of all things.
Yeah. So what's your game here? So does that person, is that someone else you alienated from your, you know, I guess social group, but you're still going to use their art? Maybe they just like stop talking to you and instead of, you know, calling you the fuck out. And on top of that, dude, if you think I don't know how to handle weapons, remember what I said in the clip that you used. Cradle your gun. I'm sorry, excuse me. Cradle your weapon and your magazines because it's a weapon. And if you don't understand that it's a weapon, you should probably not have it in your hands. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm well put. I think we'll leave it at that and let you respond to the rest on your own terms on your own channel.
Yeah, I don't want to take up the whole fucking stream. Honestly, there's really not much more to say.
Yeah, I mean, that's I showed off the main crux of what I wanted to show, which is that, like, he acknowledges that the art shows bad trigger discipline, but you put this on your website represent. If you already knew that, wouldn't you expect that to be called out? And that's all we were calling it out for. Like, it wasn't anything else. It wasn't this personal attack. He takes everything as a personal attack when it's just like a criticism. That's all it is.
He's supposed to be this fucking Billy badass, but just like every other fucking right winger, he's just a fucking baby bag bitch. Like everything is offensive to him. Oh, you said something about X, Y, or Z. Well, you know, well, fuck you. It's just like, dude, just have the conversation. Like, he's too sensitive to even have a conversation. Whatever. Anyway, what else we got?
Well, before we I do want to actually hang out with you for a little bit now that we have you at the computer desk, and let me show you some timestamps of a debate Dave had recently. How would you like that?
Oh, I didn't see that. I think I fucking slept through it. Like Dave did multiple times in 2023.
Yeah, let's take a quick fat look at this. I've already shown the chat a few of these timestamps, but I'll show the ones I haven't so far.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not going to be anything new. It's fucking Dave.
Yeah, it's the same old with Dave.
Yeah, I heard he was like trying to get nudes from Sarah or something. Is this between him and Jake again?
Yeah, no, he did try to solicit fucking lewd pictures from Sarah.
What a creep.
I know, yeah. Oh, dude, you want to know, dude? All right, we already watched that and talked about that, so I don't want to go into detail about it too much. But the circumstances was that Dave wanted them as a reward in exchange for beating Jake in Discord poker.
I'm just gonna let that one. That one sit. I got nothing.
There's actually a really good part that I forgot to show off on the stream, but I just remembered it right now. There was a point where Dave tries to say that you know, I would send it back immediately. I would send it back. I'd return it. He thought it was like like a package, like you could like send it back in the mail. He is such a boomer. He thinks that like an email can be like sent back, like in the postage.
Are you gonna like print it out, put it in an envelope, and then stamp it? I can give it to your local mail carrier. Oh, here you go, Mr. Mailman. Thank you for coming by today. Well, what the fuck is he thinking?
Yeah, I know. All that for a lewd picture of Sarah. Jesus Christ, brother.
He is so fucking butthurt that Jake just has simply a better life than him. Like, I don't envy Jake in any way other than, the fact that he can just sit at home and stream and make money.
Sure.
And I got to go out and fucking in the cold and fucking snowplow and shit.
Yeah, I get you.
Fucking throw salt. But no, dude, Dave, you are so jealous of Jake, and it's obvious. In every way he's jealous. But go ahead.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. This timestamp. I don't remember I have a piss poor memory. That's why I need to like give like a title to each of these timestamps. But this one's just Sarah humiliates Dave. So let's take a look at what happens here.
Stop making fun of you.
I just called you a stupid fucking bitch about 9 times.
Because you're a fucking little pussy. You're a little 5'4" bitch who wouldn't step up in public if you were in front of my face. You would not call me a bitch to my face.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, he would not.
Yes.
No, he would not.
I would tower over you.
Shit.
The lines go silent. This is not paused, by the way.
Toxic in the funniest way. I'm not usually feisty, but like.
And now I know why Jake's never let up on me.
Let up on what?
And this is why, fellas, if you do your
fellas.
Hey,
this is why, fellas, I'm a 40-year-old balding fucking virgin loser who sits online all day and talks about how much I want to beat women and children. Fucking virgin.
Tell you what.
Damn.
How about this? Your
How about
boyfriend,
this?
your boyfriend's such a fucking good chef. How about this? I will wear my head bald all the
dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, Dave. But
you do it all the time anyway. You don't have to make it a threat.
Dude, you're already bald. What are you talking about?
All
you're
right,
fucking bald. Fucking triggered. Holy shit. All it takes is calling you bald and you back out like a bitch?
No. It was you.
You literally just said I'm
It
done
was
with
you
it.
not having the ability to shut the fuck up.
All right. Yeah, that's that.
Good
correct.
land, Dave.
Yeah. Really fucking well articulated, Dave. Well put together.
Yeah, very articulate from, the bottom of a fucking beer.
Yeah. A well-placed statement from the top of Coors Mountain.
Okay. Well, right.
Right. Prove me right. Prove me right.
There's a wonderful thing I can do with you.
He's
You
trying
can
to
kick me
kick
out
her.
and prove me
He's
right.
trying to kick her, but can't figure it out.
Dave,
That I triggered you and that you.
how do you not know how to work like a fucking pop-up menu?
It's literally supposed to be like made for a boomer to use. It's fucking Google Meets. Like,
Yeah, dude,
a caveman
it's
could do it.
really not that fucking hard, and you've done this so many times to myself, especially.
Yeah,
You've done
this
this
actually
so
has
many
happened a lot.
times.
He always right clicks like this and opens up the wrong menu.
Yeah, why don't you? I've never used Google Meet, so I don't know if you can just like drop the person with a single button.
I think there's like a couple like dots here in the corner that's being covered up by.
Oh,
right now.
Yeah. Well, right there, there's a hang up button.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hang up,
Yeah.
you idiot.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
I looked down at the what do you call on
It's a big red button too. It's literally the biggest button there and it's red. I love it.
God, dude. You were so fucking inept. It hurts.
Dave, what's the color red? So mad and bald. Oh, yeah, he's mauled, isn't he?
Maulding.
Yeah.
Rage quit?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
I'm sorry, were you gonna say something?
Oh. I forgot. But
It's all right.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if you hang up if it cancels the entire call though.
Oh, true. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there has to be a way to like kick someone individually though. That's happened to us before. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
that
know if
there's
it's
like a
just
little
that.
option to do so. It's just covered up by like him over here. It should be in
Yeah.
the corner. But...
I don't know. I just use StreamYard, so because it's way easier, and I'm also not a baby back bitch, so I'll talk to anybody.
Wow, slow.
Get your little boyfriend.
No, I'm not. Wow.
To face me.
Literally knew you couldn't handle.
By the way, for context, they literally had a debate like not even that long ago.
Yeah.
Like they were having a debate for like quite a while. There was this one streamer here who had a debate. Then Dave had a debate with Jake, and then he got his fucking lashings from Sarah. This was a three-way fucking beatdown. He didn't let me in though.
Of course not. He has to focus on Jake and Sarah's tits, and I don't know. Bad he is at everything.
Yeah, I was in the chat the whole time being like, hey, let me mediate the discussion so you don't make a complete and utter fool of yourself.
Yeah.
And
he still owes me a debate because I was like, you can have Power Falcon fucking moderate it. Why the hell not?
Yeah, why not? Whatever gets it happening, like fucking hell.
Yeah, let's do it. Your channel or mine. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm gonna destroy you.
I'm the only one
butthurt.
I'm the only one who like gives two fucks about him, and I was fucking bitching at Brian Hicks throughout the live chat the entire time. I wonder if I can fucking find some of that, but
I do like getting into it with Brian Hicks because he is so like dull-witted that he basically says the same shit as Dave. It's always some derogatory comment about I don't know, being gay or like not being able to do anything or fake military. The same shit I've heard all the time.
Same old BS.
Yeah, and it's so easy to just tear him down because you know when you get to him because he stops responding to you.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I called him out because I was like, you don't give a fuck about Dave. You just want to blow smoke up his ass all day. You're not willing to criticize him and call him out and make him a better person. I'm the only one who's willing to do that shit. Jake just wants to make money on Dave and like whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's doing his fucking job, I guess. But you know, I personally care about Dave a little bit fucking more than that. I want him to not be as bad as he is now. I'd like to maybe get, 2017 Dave back. We can maybe get that, maybe.
That's that would be nice.
Yeah, I'm not asking for a lot. You still had problems then, but fuck.
That's what I appreciate about like all of the friends that I've made online is y'all are willing to take me to task and be like, dude, that's wrong. Oh, that's a racism. And I'm gonna be like, well, is it though? And you're like, yeah, it's a racism.
Yeah, and like, here's why.
Yeah,
I feel you, man.
But yeah, and I mean, there was a whole discussion about nuclear weapons, and that shit went into Discord, and I was just like, all right, now I guess I have to make a fucking video on nuclear weapons being corrected on them.
Jesus.
Shit.
Oh man, do I even have anything else here? I think I might have at least one more Dave clip that we can take a look at, and then we're wrapping this shit up. I do have to say, I've been doing this for almost 3 hours or some shit.
Yeah,
no,
two and a half almost.
Yeah, 2.5.
And yes, Mango, he calls me out all the fucking time. That's why I'm on brunch. I'm always like, Mango, correct me if I'm wrong, but should you do this? And she's like, well, no, but there's like, yeah, you can do that, but there's a better way to do it. Ooh, excuse me.
All right, let's see this Dave and a shade.
Chili.
All right.
All right.
Videos like these
Oh
are
shit!
made possible.
This is the wrong video. I accidentally went to a TF2 video. Holy shit!
All right.
All right.
Okay, we work out another bet.
Oh, is this the?
I don't think that this is that one. No.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
At a single hand of poker, Sarah.
I don't play poker, dude.
And the bet is one of us shaves our head bald.
You don't.
yeah.
You don't even need the razor, dude.
Yeah, you don't have a leg to stand on. Like,
That's coming from somebody who's actually like bald.
I feel you. Man.
Like, dude, I'm wearing the hat because my head is cold.
Dave is in no position to be talking. You know.
You're already bald. That's not a bet.
Oh my! I feel like he's just like bringing it up at this point to just get humiliated by her. Like, you know, honestly, Dave is getting away with some shit right now. A lot of men have to pay for this type of treatment.
Yeah, Dave.
You know,
go to her OnlyFans or something.
Yeah, yeah.
help
you should
lady
be paying
out.
for this. Yeah, come on.
And Mari and Mango are right. The Parmesan. Well, Mari is incorrect. The Parmesan did not make the clams easier going down.
You can't even joke about that. Yeah.
That was fucking disgusting. But yes, I do want to see Dave get scrambled eggs mad again.
Oh my god.
It's like the one time I've ever seen his mods be reasonable because they were like, dude, what are you doing?
Are you scrambling those eggs? Like, imagine making an action not even Brian Hicks can defend. That's fucking crazy.
Scrambled eggs.
So
just fucking.
What do you
if
bet?
need
What do you
dude,
bet? This
if
was
you need an
value,
excuse
my
to
dear?
shave your head, just fucking shave your head. I let it go, man. The stringy rat's nest on the back of your head isn't worth it. Just fucking shave it. You don't need an excuse. I promise.
What is your excuse, my dear?
For
what excuse? I'm not shaving my fucking head, man.
Yeah, I know.
Where's he going?
I'm not shaving my head like some fucking viewer Andy on YouTube who screams about hitting women.
Dave has left the room.
Oh god. I gotta get up, go get a beer. Mom, this woman's pulling me on the internet.
He spilled his beer.
He
spilled his beer.
He had to get a towel.
Mom.
Dave, there's a reason why. Look, he has a wall next to him. This is where my wall is. Whenever I have any drinks or anything, it goes right next to the wall. My computer is right below it, but if I spill the drink, it's not going to go onto my computer. Or if I knock it, it's going to go and hit the wall.
Yeah, he probably slobbered that beer all over the keyboard and shit. Like, fuck.
Yeah, like it's probably fucking. Can you imagine taking the keys off of Dave's keyboard and just like shaking it out?
Brother, I didn't need a nightmare tonight. Like, fucking hell.
Well, lucky for you, it's the morning.
Oh yeah, morning nightmares are way better. So this is the point I keep trying to make to Dave. You know how I told you earlier I care about him more than his mods do? You know that's not a joke. Because like I keep trying to point out to him, you let yourself get humiliated all day and profited off of. Like Jake probably makes like I don't know, like some massive, I don't know, like
he makes
900%, 900% the amount that Dave makes on his own content, some crazy amount like that. Like
Dave makes maybe $25 to $50 per on his content.
I've seen Jake make that in like a minute. Like,
yeah, people would do. The reason he was wearing the corn suit is because he was given an absurd amount of money.
Yeah,
and he was just like, okay, I'll dress up as corn.
Sure,
and then he made it part of his personality online.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, no, yeah, I'm the corn guy. Lean into it, Dave.
Dude, okay.
He's not that smart though. He'll never be able to profit off it. That's why he's increasingly becoming a lol cow, and I try not to describe him that way, but it's getting to a point where it's like I can't fucking deny it. Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's true. He is a lol cow.
Yeah.
Like he's just here to content farm from.
It sucks because I'm trying to make him see that he's in like in a position that just no one can respect, but he has no self-respect it's weird too because it comes from this perception of like, oh yeah, I'm a man, I don't need any help, I don't need someone to set me fucking straight. Like you do.
And you know what? Like I'm a grown ass man. I do everything on my own. I don't like asking for help, but if people are going to correct me, I can at least say I'm wrong. Like I can at least do that, and I can be corrected. And if I actually need help, yeah, I'll go and ask for help. Be like, hey, I need a job. Hey, and that's how I got the job working for my brother, because I was like, dude, do you need any work done? He's like, of course. I was like, can I have a job? And he's like, yeah, I'll give you a job. You just have to be here. I was like, all right, cool. I learned a lot of shit. But Dave, you can't do that. You don't know how. You don't know when to ask for help.
You're a spineless penis, Dave.
Wait, yours has a spine?
Oh, whoa, good point. Yeah. Whoa, I didn't know how to get that attachment. Oh.
Dude, speaking of, why the fuck do you clean up your puke with a sock?
Because I didn't puke.
It was puke, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. You vomited everywhere, and then you
No, I
fucking
didn't.
cleaned it up with a sock?
Hey, he normally just wipes it into his beard.
You're like the world's most disgusting, crusty human being I've ever seen. It's like you were modified in a test tube to be the most disgusting person on earth. Do you also have a cum sock, David?
I don't know.
Does mom watch those?
How do you deal with all that cum going down your throat?
Oh my God.
Very easily.
So
lots of practice.
We start getting some cope from the people in the chat. Brian says it wasn't vomit, it was just foam. To Juice Main says it was a little foam.
Did he actually throw up?
No, not during this stream.
Okay.
We're talking about that one time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was vomit. Okay.
Yeah, definitively.
Like if it goes
and
down,
Jake,
and then comes back up, it's vomit. Like I can understand, like, you know, when you like chug a beer, if you go to burp and it like comes back up like the foam or whatever, typically a lot of people will just like, you know, spit it out.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's a carbonated beverage, you know. But
yeah, it's nasty too. Who the fuck would want to swallow that again?
Yeah. Nobody except Dave would just go, ah, and then just like wipe it into their fucking beard like it's no big thing, and then try and talk shit about everybody else. Like, Dave, you threw up, dude.
I'm glad you're amused by
Hey,
this.
John.
I'm glad you're amused by this. Yep.
Yeah, this is actually pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna
Knees
lie.
weak, arms are sweaty. There's vomit on his sock already.
That's a good one.
Comes a lot, so you know.
Well, I also know he likes it when guys come in his mouth too.
No, he doesn't.
That's just in your fantasies, Dave. I don't know how else to say it.
Dave just wants. Dave, I think you should actually ask for help finding it before you try to come with it.
He has someone that wants to help him, but he refuses to let me help him.
Yeah, well, he really wants you to help him.
Yeah, he wants me to help him with something that I'm not willing to help him with, but there's something else I'm willing to help him with, being less of a fucking fool.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing him become a court jester, honestly. I think higher of him than that, or at least I used to, so it's sad seeing him devolve into it.
Honestly, the disgusting shit that he says, I don't care if he just gets laughed out of the room.
I know. I know. He didn't used to say shit that bad though. That's what really irks me. It's like he didn't used to be that bad. He didn't used to say shit that bad. There used to be a decent human being here.
Meh. I mean, that's debatable, but at the same time, there was a better person there. Now it's just
fair enough.
Sad, lonely, fucking malding drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's the state of a lot of people, like after the recent decade, especially with how bad political discourse has gotten.
Oh yeah,
they've just become insular, miserable. They don't want to talk to anyone who thinks differently from them, even if it's just like about non-political shit. It's sad.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking sad, and it's divisive. Like it's divisive. I guess.
Yeah, no, this should be one country. Controversial opinion, I know, but it really should.
Oh, God forbid.
Hey, what's up, Mudbrooker?
Hey,
There's plenty of gay bars in Minneapolis, Dave. Just admit you want to go and be among your people. Oh man.
Yeah, maybe someone looking like Anna will be there, and you can get some upskirts.
Oh my God.
Only if you beat him at poker.
Are you?
Yeah.
You said he was bisexual.
He's never said he was bisexual, dude.
Again, only in your fantasies, Dave.
You're fantasizing this because you want to fuck me and Jake at the same time.
No.
I think
he just wants to watch.
Yeah, oh my God, that's even funnier. Yeah. Mango's calling mud balls. I love it.
Mud balls. Mango.
Well, this makes a lot of sense. Jake has always been straight. I'm bisexual. But I think you really want him to be.
Weird, awkward Joker laugh.
The Joker laugh. That's how you know it's right.
Oh, so Jake, you just keep sleeping and dreaming of the three-way.
You mean you? The thing you're doing?
That's projection again, yeah.
Yeah.
To fuck every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the land.
Who have I had sex with, Dave? You know me so much better than I know myself.
I don't really give a fuck who you fucked. All I know.
Yes, you do. You just that was your entire point. Like
you've tried to make this point constantly about how she should only be fucking Jake.
Yeah.
Dave,
that's why there's all those fucking constant Tyrone jokes. I haven't heard any fucking. I didn't just hear any Tyrone jokes in the stream, if you can believe it.
I make fun of like my friends, my brother, because they're married. I'm like, so how's your wife's boyfriend, Darnell?
Wow.
Did I heard he bought you guys, or I bought you bought you some new furniture, that nice cuck chair in the corner.
Oh my God.
But that's just like ribbing my friends and my brother and shit. Like, I don't go the Tyrone route. It's played out, and two, it just sounds racist.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
See you because you bring it up a lot, man. You bring it up all
I
the
wouldn't have put a ring on it.
You weren't offered.
You would be begging to put a ring on it. You're fucking obsessed with me.
Facts.
I am. How?
You're always talking about her.
Yeah.
For a nude photo of me just like 5 minutes ago. I said as the
winner of a bet.
Yeah, you still asked for one.
Dave, are you following your own conversation that you're in currently?
I don't think he is. How drunk is he? Every time he's been proven wrong on something, he's taken another swig, so you can only imagine how many sheets to the wind he is at this point.
Yeah, we're running out of sheets from the washer.
Yeah.
That's not asking.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Just go pay for the OnlyFans, David. It's fine.
I see your sarcasm, Mudbrooker.
Rather than win that,
give me your
photo,
fucking money, man.
I should give you my money.
What's up, Mr. Fear? Oh God.
Oh.
Man, I can't greet you without seeing that fucking bullshit. God damn it. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, but change your profile picture. God damn it.
Yes, please.
Yes. I don't give a fuck about your poker game.
And you think that? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So you're already showing nudes on OnlyFans.
Uh-huh.
He starts doing a prayer for Jake.
Jake, I say this once.
He's doing a prayer.
And I say this
Are you gonna say the
once.
same thing you said earlier?
Get the fuck out of this.
Yeah, of course. That's
Do
not
not
only once,
marry
Dave.
this
You said it.
bitch.
Oh my god, Alexander, you're
Yeah.
down bad for Sarah. Jesus fucking Christ.
OnlyFans David sounded oh my god.
That's fucking funny.
That is funny as shit.
Like 20 times earlier. That's not once. Is your brain broken? You don't fucking remember what you said 5 minutes ago?
And you don't fucking see the problem with selling your naked ass pictures on OnlyFans?
No.
And you're
Why-
attempting
what's
to
the
marry
problem with that?
someone
Dude,
that's worth
dude.
a fuck?
You know what the funniest part is about this? Is
Mhm.
like originally it was just like a bet of $20. Like Dave literally could have just fucking purchased the OnlyFans for if he won the fucking bet and got the weird shit he was looking for. But he's so fucking stupid and incompetent that he made a fool of himself instead.
You know what? what's
And he
funny
gets
about it
tits,
as well.
Yeah.
We know Dave is not and probably never has been in a relationship, and he doesn't respect her for having an OnlyFans. And we know Dave has a cum sock, so he watches porn, so he's okay with that, thinking that none of those people are like in a relationship and have a man in their life. And Dave, just buy the OnlyFans and let people do what they want to fucking
Exactly.
do.
Yeah. Oh, he claims he would never do something like that though.
Look, if I were in a relationship with someone and they decided to get an OnlyFans, and all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, here's a cut of the jib," and they gave me fucking, I don't know, like 10 grand, I'd be like, "Keep it up.
That's a nice jib, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, good jib.
You need a producer. I can hold the camera pretty well. Let's
Yeah.
work on your lighting. What can I do?
I feel you. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shit, dude.
and like Sarah goes on to explain that that's basically like the exact same the way that she's been going about it with Jake, and they've been working together to like. It's not like one person wants to do it and one person isn't okay with it. Who cares as long as two consenting adults are like, sure, why not? Like who cares?
Yeah,
it's between two people at that point, in the relationship. Or
I know it's oh, excuse me. I know it's kind of a bad example, but it's the only person I can think of. But Mercedes Carrera, wasn't she married? She's a porn star.
Yeah,
she was on Drunken Peasants, and I think who's that fucking the math major? That one dude. Do you remember?
Ryan Wiley?
Yeah. Didn't she like debate him on feminism or some shit?
Oh, I think I remember something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like she was married. She did porn all the time. What's the issue? I don't see the fucking issue with that. She was probably making a decent amount of money aside from, the math.
Yeah.
But she clearly had a side hustle. But yeah. Sex work is work, folks.
It is very much true. Dave will never acknowledge it, but it's legitimate work, and if you can't acknowledge that, then either fuck you or please reconsider your opinion.
Yeah, go back to church. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say.
Yeah, exactly.
John, I draw my nudes. Thank you very much.
Sweet. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
I can't draw anything, so it'd just be a stick figure with like big tits.
A dick figure, yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone here remember dick figures?
Dick figures? No.
Yeah, dick figures. Yeah. Wait, no one here remembers dick figures.
No, of all of the two people in this room right now, no.
Well, right, yeah. Wow, that's
the way you phrased it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, what the fuck was dick figures?
Dick figures. It was like, it was like, okay, back on MySpace back in the day, there used to be like these little animations like stick figures with dicks. They were called like dick figures, you know. And then there ended up being like an animated series, like inspired by that idea, kind of, but it didn't involve like the figures didn't have dicks. They were just like dick heads. It was kind of like a more of a dick head figure, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a Wojak.
Yeah, yeah, basically. But they
Yeah.
originally started off as like just penis figures. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that where dick butt came from?
No, that's not where fucking dick
okay.
butt came from. Yeah.
Okay.
Dick butt, yeah, fucking dick butt. I don't know where dick butt actually fucking did come from, but
I think dick butt was a 9gag thing, but
all right.
Dick butt's it's still funny.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this shit up. That was a long ass morning show. I've never done one this long.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me.
Thanks for
glad I could join on the ride home.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that some other time.
We'll show there. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you like it, drop a fucking like. Check out the Underhaven Violet channel. There's gonna be some more.
Absolutely.
Go subscribe there. And next time that we do an Underhaven show, you guys will be able to apply for memberships and send in super chats if you ever want to do that shit. We are now monetized on the main channel, and about of getting monetized on this channel as well. So,
dope.
Thank you guys, and thanks for chilling. And,
bro.
I'll see you guys on Saturday.
Peace out. Check out brunch on Sunday. Hopefully
Hell yeah.
it doesn't snow, so I can actually do it.
All right. Have a good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, and take it easy.
I'm gonna peace out. So see you guys later.
See you.